super savings, supersavingsfireworks.com. We deliver.
Use the code SAM10 to save 10%.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for fresh seafood and incredible daily chalkboard specials? Head to Fish City Grill in Rogers, where it's friendly folks and serious seafood. This month's chalkboard specials include a chopped Thai salmon salad, Caribbean jerk snapper, sea bass Baja tacos, seared scallops with saffron risotto, and a crab and shrimp stuffed flounder. Stop by and see our friend Brett Brundage at Fish City Grill in Rogers and taste why Northwest Arkansas keeps coming back for more. Fish City Grill in Rogers. Friendly folks, serious seafood.
On the road to the game or anywhere life takes you, accidents don't take a timeout. From fender benders to hail damage, you need a repair team you can trust. Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body has been family owned for over 40 years and proudly holds an iCar Gold Class certification, ranking them in the top 15% of collision repair shops nationwide. From dents and dings to hail damage repair, their expert technicians will have your car looking like new. Schedule your estimate today. Go to CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Early detection saves lives. I'm Dr. Gwendolyn Bryant-Smith. At the UAMS Breast Center, we use advanced mammography with same-day results for both screening and diagnostic studies.
I'm Dr. Rhonda Henry-Toll. Understanding breast health is your first step to early detection.
Make yourself a priority and schedule
Check. Yeah, we're good.
Call 501-526-6100 and let's paint Arkansas pink.
Sponsored by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and UAMS.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. A few extra clouds and a few spotty showers and storms around early on today. Later this afternoon, we'll be partly sunny with a high of 85. We will bring in more scattered showers and thunderstorms late afternoon and evening. Tomorrow for Saturday, a slim chance of a shower early, then partly cloudy skies and a high of 88. Partly cloudy Sunday, I should say. It'll be hot with a high of 90. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
KAKS Goshen, KHTL Fort Smith Fayetteville, ESPN Arkansas, now at 93.7 FM. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruscin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Start right now.
All right, here we go. Ruskin and Zach. It's a Friday edition here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app fueled by Taco Bell. No Zach, but we have upgraded because
thank you.
We have Alyssa Orange here for a little while, who is taking over on halftime with Colton and Matt on joining halftime, not taking over. That's not the right way to put it. But you'll be on with those guys every day starting on Monday. So it's good to have you with us here.
Yeah, excited to be with you guys. Excited to be on the show here as well. It's been a fun week. Kind of been making the rounds and saying hello to everybody. But yeah, next week we kick it off and get into way too much trouble.
That's right. Ashton's here as well. How are you, Ashton?
I'm good.
All right. So any more Disney questions for Ashton? We can get those in. Friday, it's summertime. There's not a lot of structure or rules here, so you can text in here at the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. That's how you can text us or call us in. We're
we're going to try this. This may be the only time we ever do it, but we're going to try an Annoy Alyssa segment here later on in the hour.
Let's do it.
On Ruscin and Zach.
Let's see if you can annoy me.
I'm sure.
Actually, you're probably going to be successful. I have kids, though. I have a lot of patience.
Oh, see, that's a different. Zach doesn't have a lot of patience. He was very fussy yesterday. He started throwing people out left and right. It was quite a controversial day, really.
It's because is he on vacation?
Well,
now
I don't know. Like, to me, if your kid goes, it's like a trip. It's not a vacation, right?
Okay.
Is
okay.
that
where are they going?
Well, they went to California for a basketball
but
thing.
a camp. Okay.
Yeah, or some kind of tournament or something.
Sure. So, but he's going to spend California in a gym watching basketball.
Yeah,
that's a trip. That's not vacation.
That's right. Yeah.
Like if it was a camp and he was dropping her off and then he could do whatever he wanted, that's a vacation.
I don't know if that's the case.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, enjoy California regardless.
I don't know if you'll see the beach. You'll see a gym.
See, that's the unfortunate. How do you not just go?
Just drive by.
She's not going to know if you're there or not.
That's true. I don't know.
Go. I remember when my dad took me to orientation at Florida State, and they have the whole thing for parents too.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was like, "The heck if I'm going on that? Baseball's in town. I'm going to watch the baseball team, and I'm going to go, just scoot around Tallahassee and see what I can get into." Yeah. He didn't go to any of the parent stuff.
Right.
He didn't want to do any of that.
Yeah. He'd rather go to Dick Hauser Stadium.
That's
on the campus
he
of
He was just going to go walk around and get kicked out of the stadium at some point. I'm sure.
Yeah. Tommy and I have been there. 2009. Yeah. Super Regional.
I was there too.
Yeah.
I had just graduated. And it didn't end well for me. It ended well for you guys.
It did, yeah. Well, I remember, the thing I remember was Arkansas had we get the lineup before the game because we're doing a little pregame thing before the Razorback Network. And we get the lineup and we see the name Andrew Darr, which we haven't seen hardly at all. And I'm like, what are they doing? Why is this guy playing? Jump cut to the ninth inning. Andrew Darr has the game-winning hit that sends him to the College World Series. Dave's a genius.
Sometimes you just have to have that gut feeling.
We're all just we all marvel at him every single day. But anyway, yeah, it's so it's good to have you here. You feel like you're settling into the whole radio vibe and everything.
Sure.
Yeah,
well, I can talk with the best of them. So
That's right,
talking was never the issue.
And you have more than 3 minutes.
Yes,
like the news,
right?
right? I mean,
and then I get to be more opinionated, and
Yes.
I think people are going to be like, "Oh, that's the real Alyssa Orange," as opposed to the 3 minutes of Alyssa Orange you saw on television. So that's what I'm most excited about.
That's right.
Love it or hate it, this is going to be all me for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it's a lot better deal, and it's only going to ramp up with getting closer and closer to football and everything else going on. There's some thoughts on football today. I saw on CBS Sports Brad Crawford, who picked every SEC game or every team's win-loss record. I guess he picked every game, but had Arkansas going 4-8 this year.
It's better than 2-10.
It is twice as good as 2-10.
Yeah,
but
good percentage.
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of, to me, if it's 4-8, if it's 3, whatever, like it's kind of in the eye of the beholder to a certain extent. College football is kind of this beauty contest in a lot of ways because it's how you lose or how you win sometimes. Like if you're getting smoked by 40 points, that's one thing. However, there have been a lot of close games lately, and it didn't really give Sam Pittman and Bobby Petrino a lot of leeway on some of those close losses that they've had recently. But 4-8, I mean. My thing on Silverfield is I just hope that they're giving him a fair shot with resources. Like they didn't promise him a bunch of stuff, and he gets here, and it's like, okay, well, actually, A, B, and C aren't here, but make it happen with D, E, and F. Good luck.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and it sounds like they're trying. We
Yeah.
really don't know, but it does sound like from an optics standpoint, from that point of view, it does seem like they're going to give Ryan everything they can to have some kind of success. Because why wouldn't you? If you're able to get a guy in here like Ryan Silverfield and have him turn things around, that's a great investment on your part. I think the biggest thing is the eye test and the optics, the beauty test, as you were saying, those matter to fans. And if you're going to go out there and if you do have a 4-8 record, but in 6 of those 8 losses, you look like you are actually fighting out there and playing until that clock hits 0. It's a little bit different feel than feeling like I felt like last year it got to a point where I couldn't tell if they cared anymore.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
and I'm not trying to be, mean by any means, but it got to a point where what are we even doing here? No. So that's, I think the biggest difference is even if it is 4-8, what do they look like as a 4-8 team that could be promising for next season.
A couple other things. Number one, you've got to find some star power here. Like when Vanderbilt was at the bottom of the league, they bring in this Pavia guy, and all of a sudden, like, Vanderbilt is like the place to be, and this guy just has that magnetism. And maybe they have the guy on the team, and we just don't know it yet. Maybe it'll come in the future via a portal or something like that. But they've got to have, because right now the locker room feels like a bus terminal. There's too many people coming and going. There's nobody that stays. We were looking a couple weeks ago, Alyssa, at some of the retention. If you look at the top teams in this sport, they're keeping talent. Arkansas is like better than 50% turnover every single year. So talent, of course, is a big thing you have to have, but you got to figure out a way to keep these people and not let them, use you as a stopover for a year before they go to Oklahoma or Texas or somebody or Ole Miss or something like that. That's another big part of this.
Yeah, it is. And it's interesting how things have changed so much. And I know Dave Van Horn talked yesterday about how, we got to get guys in here and we didn't have the resources and having the facilities, having the track record to send guys to the league, having the track record to develop guys. That's not enough anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember when Bielema was here and he kept talking about his biggest recruit was going to be Trey Flowers? All he had to do was just convince Trey Flowers to come back. There was no NIL. There was no money. It was all about the pride and the logo that you wear across your chest. That doesn't exist anymore necessarily. Yep. So now you got to find ways to go out and get guys to come and buy into your program. But I also think you have to get guys who you're ready to develop. And you talk about Pavia coming into Vanderbilt. Then you look at your Heisman Trophy winner in Mendoza last year. He came from Cal. And I always laughed, because Florida State, going back to their 2024 season, they were 2-10, and one of the teams they beat was a Mendoza-led Cal team. That was one of their wins that year, right? Yeah. But then he goes to Indiana and obviously wins a Heisman Trophy. And so there are ways to get guys in here and get the best out of them. You just got to make sure you can identify them and then afford them.
Yeah.
That's the biggest
afford
thing.
Afford them, keep them. There's just a lot of stuff that you have to factor in here. And, of course, I did want to mention Dave's comments yesterday, because we were just kind of hearing about those yesterday as we got on the air. But now everybody's kind of seen the clip and has had formed an opinion on it. And I've said this I've ever since I've done this. Probably my favorite event of the year, honestly, is the last Dave Van Horn press conference because all of the tea is spilled. He will talk about everything. And again, we got another one of those very candid Dave moments where he talked about the fact that he kind of confirmed what we all saw, that they were missing some things talent-wise with this team. They couldn't afford them this year. Coming up in 2027, get a little bit more resources in terms of finances to put together a roster to try and make a run at Omaha once again over there.
Well, we've seen it, right? So it's the number one transfer portal class, I believe, right now so far in baseball. And there's a reason for that. Yep. It comes with a dollar sign. And you had heard that before. You can go back a handful of years where they could have had guys who are playing in the major leagues right now come to Arkansas and did not. And money played a big factor in that. And you're having conversations with guys and guys' agents that won't even have conversations with you unless you hit a certain benchmark in price. And that's not just in baseball. That's in every sport right now, right? Like we're seeing softball, the softball transfer frenzy. I don't know if you're a big softball fan, but it's just the same thing. Everyone is leaving to go see where they can make some money and have some success, and not necessarily like leaving good programs like Arkansas and going elsewhere, or leaving good programs historically like Florida State, for example, and going to Texas Tech, or Florida State's ACC Player of the Year shortstop is going to Texas. It's all about money, right? So it's the same in every sport. But now he's able to have these kind of conversations because it was like, well, I can't even take that phone call, to, all right, well, let's have a discussion and let's get you here.
Yeah, I think just based on just kind of how everything looks to me right now, and then one of the big things I'm looking at is you look at LSU, how they go from national champion to not even in a tournament the year after. I think even if it's true at a place like LSU, then it's got to be true here or a lot of places. I think with some of those types of sports, when you're talking baseball, softball, women's basketball, some of the non-revenue sports, I think schools are going to have to, and maybe donors too, are going to have to pick and choose. Like for a couple years, we're going to go in on baseball and see if we can get one there. Or we're going to go in on this sport or that sport because the price isn't going down. And all of this stuff is getting more and more expensive. And there's only so much rev share and all that stuff to go around. So it looks like baseball may have kind of opened a window here where we've got some people that maybe they're in for a year or 2 years that are going to help out and see if they can, finally break the door down for Dave Van Horn in Omaha. But I think places are having to pick and choose their spots. You know what I mean? They don't have billionaires like Texas Tech to fund everything. You know what I mean?
Right. They don't have here's a $50 million check and divide it by 16.
That's right.
And no, they don't. And so I think what that also is like you mentioned, it's not necessarily how the university is allocating that money and that revenue sharing. It's I'm a donor for baseball. I like baseball. I don't like anything else. Right. I am only going to give my money to Dave Van Horn, and I can do that now. So being able to actually say this is exactly where my money is going to go has clearly been able to open those doors. Those Swatters Club meetings are clearly paying off. That's what that means.
That's right. Yes. Still doing that.
Yeah.
Still reaching out and not hiding in the facility. Just reaching out to the community. He's one of the last doing that, maybe the last one regularly doing that.
If I had money to give, I'd give it to the baseball program. I don't. We work in media. We don't have any money.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But
well, Zach has money.
If I did have some money.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
we've got some texts coming in here at Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Ryan in Prairie Grove. A lot of Florida State mentions lately. Remind me of a Notre Dame guy I know. Okay.
I feel like that's fair. It's fair. And I did say that I wasn't going to do this all the time, and I haven't. But they're relevant to the conversation.
Right,
I'm not just throwing it out there to be like, oh, hey, remember where I got my degree from?
By
the way, I actually got my degree there and not someone who happens to be a Notre Dame fan. I'm kidding. He's on vacation. He's on a trip.
He got his degree here.
I won't blast him.
He got his degree here. He didn't go to, he's just a Notre Dame fan.
No, I know. That was kind of my joke.
Would Halftime ever consider developing some sort of fine bucket for all of the gratuitous Florida State mentions, maybe?
Yeah, but it won't be very big.
Okay.
It's really, you guys are funny. I mean, we're 14 minutes into this.
That's right.
No more though. I was just trying to make a point.
I understand. But they get their hooks and stuff here on the text line, and they just they don't forget.
Hey, you know what? You guys can talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
You're not going to offend me.
Right. All right. Now now we're getting down to it. Someone in Missouri. How do you like your steak cooked?
Ooh, I am a medium rare girl.
Okay. This can continue then.
Okay. Okay.
And no
great.
ketchup, right?
No. Oh gosh, no. No, if a steak is cooked well, you don't need anything.
There you go, folks.
Yeah.
There it is.
It was so funny. I worked with a guy at the TV station. I'm not going to call him out. Well done. We went to Doe's one time to celebrate. Gets his steak done, well done. And we're sitting around a table. It's the whole entire crew. And it's like, this is taking so long because you got your steak well done.
Yeah.
And they had to go look up how to do that.
Yeah, right.
Well done. What?
Yeah, that's and those are giant steaks there. So that's going to take, 30 minutes. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah.
I was full on those honey dip biscuits that they
Yeah.
I couldn't eat my steak by the time it got out.
Yeah, carb coma.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Dirty Drawers wants to know what to do with the people who eat the well done steak.
Well, they don't live in Arkansas anymore, so we kicked them out.
All right, some more questions coming in
Sure.
here. Abner wants to know, hog call, jazz fingers or not so much?
Me personally, or just in general?
Well, both, I guess. I don't know.
All right, so
in the interest of killing time.
I think that this I'm a product of Bring It On. The Spirit Fingers.
Okay.
Is okay. I'm gonna be real honest with you. It's still really weird for me to do it.
Yeah.
Like it's still something that I just am like, this still feels weird after 12 years of living here, but working in the media, we don't call the hogs in the press box or anything like that. Where I am still kind of like, unless I have to do it, it's still weird for me. It's still weird for me.
See, here's what I like to do. I just like to soak it in. I don't do it either. And I look around and there's like,
it's really cool to watch.
4 or 5 other people not doing it, and we're just kind of like, yeah, we're the silent minority here. But when it's a 10-2 run and Bud Walton and there's a dunk, and then Mark Pope's seen enough and calls a timeout, and the hog call starts, and they don't interrupt it with some stupid commercial, and it's just authentic and real. I just soak it in. Like it's like, I don't know. Part of that is, when you call a game, sometimes you want to shut up and just let the crowd do the talking, and I guess maybe that's some of why I just want to shut up and listen to the crowd do its thing, even as a fan sometimes. But yeah, I just like to listen to it.
It is really cool to see in person. Hey, by the way, Wes from Springdale says you did do the hog call on national TV. I did. I was teaching the Today Show hosts how to call the hogs.
That's right. Yeah.
Which was a little different. And again, they got to talk to so many people that whole 2 weeks in Paris when we were there for the Olympics. I was trying to be fun and new and different. And so I taught all of them how to call the hogs, which was fun. So yeah, that was an exemption to just being at a game and doing it.
Yeah. Rusty says, stand firm on the hog call, abstain at all costs. All right. There you go. Pinto, good question. Does anything rhyme with orange?
No.
Okay.
It does not.
Okay.
He knows that. Everyone knows. Nothing rhymes with orange.
Wait, really doesn't?
No, nothing at all. That's what's fun about my last name is like nothing rhymes with it. And then I remember growing up because people would be dumb and ask my dad, like, how do you spell that? We'd be in a store or something. And he would say, it's spelled like the color, not like the fruit.
Oh, yeah.
Just make people mad.
Or maybe they still wouldn't get it. So that's maybe that's something there. I don't know.
They're still thinking about it.
Yeah, that's right. Like the fruit. I didn't know they were different. Oh, okay. All right. Brad wants to know your stance on chocolate gravy.
Like on a biscuit, I guess. I don't know if I've ever ordered chocolate gravy for breakfast on a biscuit. So I'm sure it's delicious, but I don't know if I've ever had it. But chocolate's good in general.
Yeah. I feel like chocolate needs a partner. Chocolate alone, it's okay. But like milk, peanut butter, stuff, I'm much more of a savory breakfast person, so I'm not ordering that kind of stuff in the morning. Okay, we'll continue with another segment of Annoy Alyssa here on Ruscin and Zach. Ashton's here too. You can get in here at 877-377-6963. Guys, she does see the text, so let's not be our typical maniac self out there. All right. Okay, we'll be back on ESPN Arkansas. Stay where you are.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sacale, paper mouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell's Lutz boxes are curated to perfection. The refined $5 box, opulent $7 box, and the abundance of the $9 box, featuring the fajita street chalupas with boldly seasoned peppers and onions. Each delivers a satisfying symphony of flavors, but all that Lutz might go to your head.
Monsieur, check please.
You already paid. That's literally your receipt.
I wanna hear
Try Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lutz boxes.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
If your Razorback closet needs an upgrade, the University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you are looking for, only at Roback.com. They have brand new Arkansas hoodies and polos that are selling fast. Go to Roback.com to check out their new apparel. That's Roback.com, RHOBACK.com. Use the code RUSH26 for 20% off your first order. Roback, where action meets comfort.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E from Woodland. Think about it.
Hello, this is Sebastian County Assessor Zach Johnson here to remind you to assess your personal property by May 31st to avoid late penalty. You can do this in person at one of our 3 locations, over the phone, or online by going to www.countyservice.net. I would also like to remind any current homeowners or any individuals buying their homes on contract to contact our office and check on your eligibility for the homestead tax credit. Contact us today to see if you qualify. The homestead tax credit could save you up to $600 off your tax bill.
So I had pain in my feet for a good 20 years.
It felt like I was standing on marbles.
Something wasn't working with my feet. Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
If your feet aren't comfortable, the rest of the body suffers.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
You put in the arch supports. To me, it was almost miraculous.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
I can run, I can walk. This is not something that you could solve online.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence
30-60, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or Pro Mix?
At Wrangler, we know the essential question for any guy is, can I go like this? It could be date night, boys' night, work, or your nephew's school play. It could be anything. And the last thing you want to do is change. That's why Wrangler makes jeans, shirts, jackets, and tees that answer yes to life's essential question. You can go in Wrangler. Check out our latest styles today at Wrangler.com. Wrangler for the ride of life.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Consider yourself a bourbon connoisseur. Twin Peaks is proud to offer an exclusive and extensive collection of some incredibly rare bourbons, whiskeys, and tequilas. Plus, check out their barrel selects that are handpicked by their team and bottled just for you. Only at Twin Peaks and Rogers.
Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay.
Spring is here, and it's the perfect time to upgrade your home. If your garage door needs repair or you're ready for a new look, call Precision Garage Door. From broken springs and openers to brand new doors, they provide expert service and professional installation. Fully licensed and insured, with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers, and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call 844-PDS-DOOR or visit PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Precision Garage Door, voted the best in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here. Ruscin and Zach. Alyssa Orange with us for a little bit longer. New host of Halftime. Monday, 11 a.m. here on ESPN Arkansas. Monday's a big day around here for a lot of reasons, and those will be revealed on Monday. Besides the change at halftime here on ESPN Arkansas. There's not a lot of news going on, but I did see this during the break, Alyssa. The CFL, the Canadian Football League, has said we don't want Brendan Sorsby either. They will not allow a team to to, register a contract for him, and no team will be permitted to add him to its negotiation list, according to the CFL.
That's phenomenal. I'm really glad that other adults in the room are stepping up because clearly his parents and his agent and his coaches and his university don't have a backbone.
Anyone benefiting financially, potentially, from him did not have any problem with this. The CFL calls the allegations involving Brendan Sorsby serious and concerning, and so they will not allow him to be a part of the Canadian Football League.
But they're not allegations. He bet on college football. That's real.
Games where he was on the team. Yeah.
And you don't do that. And the fact that we have to argue about why that is such a big deal and why no one wants to hold him accountable, and the clutching of pearls that has happened around Texas Tech because of the way that people have reacted to this is appalling to me. And as a parent, it's embarrassing that you can't have a conversation with your son about being a responsible adult.
Right. Yeah. And it's, again, because this all went down when I was gone, so I come back and I'm like, well, I mean, and he was allowed to play, and then, they withdrew everything. But at the time when he was allowed to play, I'm like, well, if you can play and bet on the team, you bet on games you're in, like, this isn't really a sport anymore. Mm-hmm. Like, it's something else. Like, it's, I don't know if it's wrestling or what it is. But it's not, because the whole, and I know people talk about the refs and whatever, but ultimately, nobody knows the outcome of these games, and that's why we watch. If people knew, then it's a different deal altogether. We're watching Days of Our Lives or something. I don't know. It's a different deal. So you got to protect that. And, the way that outed Texas Tech and, a lot of people in college sports have behaved has been shameful. And there are no leaders here. There's no one in charge anymore of any of this stuff. And it's just
except the NFL and the CFL now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely not. You do not get to go throw your problems on me.
Yeah.
NCAA, I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah. The NFL, who threw a guy out for Atlanta for like 2 years for betting. And I don't even think it was on his games or his team or whatever. So yeah, they it's a big deal, and there's just not anybody minding the store in college sports right now, which the players seem to love because they have all of the power right now. But for people who watch the sport or fans or whatever, it's kind of maddening that this thing just is turned into a banana republic in a lot of ways. Yeah, so it's nuts. But that's the only news item I could find here during the
good for
during
them.
The break. So good on
Kurt
Canadian
Warner would
football.
be proud.
That's exactly right. Let's see here. A couple more texts coming in here. We'll get into a annoy Alyssa discussion here. So if you want to send those in rapid fire, we'll get those going here at 877-377-6963. Abner says you had the perfect welcome to the station moment on the Morning Rush yesterday when all the equipment quit working.
Yeah, they were on remote, and that happens. Some things overheat, and Ty kept saying, "Oh, we're so sorry, Alyssa. This is just what happens. It's live radio." And I'm like, "Well, I was in live television for 15 years, my guy. I get it.
Yes,
that happens.
Yes, the stuff doesn't work. That's how it goes sometimes.
And technology just doesn't like you some days. There's no rhyme or reason. It turned on yesterday. It didn't turn on today.
That's right. That's right. Another story we've been following here on Ruscin and Zach lately, somehow in Texas, they lost a giraffe.
Yes, they found it.
They found her, yes. Gracie has been located. I'm happy to report for those of you who were waiting on the updates. But yeah, I don't know how you lose a 16-foot animal in a flat state, but they did it for a couple days. So it is Texas, though, I guess. So
she was really good at hiding.
I guess so. Yeah, she really blended in to her surroundings there.
Where in Texas was this?
It was somewhere between Waco and Dallas where they lost her. So
okay, there are trees over there.
Okay,
I moved here from Abilene, Texas. There are no trees.
There's no trees in
Abilene. There's no tree. You would spot her if she was in Midland. Okay, all right. So there are some hills and valleys and trees over there in that stretch.
Car Chase guy wants you to, if you know about the squirrel. Yes. Yeah.
You told me about.
I told you about the squirrel in the ceiling, and
we're gonna train it to run errands for us.
That's right. To fetch coffee or water or something. Yeah.
Let's just be a little courier.
That's right.
Send this down the hall to Jennifer. Send this down the hall to Dale.
That's right. There you go. Let's see here. The giraffe was hiding behind a mesquite tree, according to Dave from Branson. That could be. Oh, she was. Rod says maybe she was imitating a cell tower. That's why
there you go.
They lost her already.
One of those wind turbines.
Yes, something like that. Let's see here. Let's see what B has to say here. He's always got a couple of weird questions. Oh, here you go. Noy Alyssa, two-part question. Number
Got
one,
it.
Bobby Bowden, Jimbo Fisher, or Mike Norvell?
Absolutely Bobby Bowden.
Okay.
Hands down.
And is it true Publix has the best crab legs, according to Jameis Winston?
I've never had the crab legs at Publix, but they've got really good subs and lemonade.
Okay. Tyler from South Korea. Hope Sorsby enjoys the last of his $4 million of his life. Doubt he's making that kind of money anymore due to poor choices. No, he'll be paid. He'll be on the Manziel plan. He'll be paid to show up at casinos and, have watch parties on big college football Saturdays and stuff like that.
He'll be a keynote speaker at some, what is it, rehabilitation forums.
Yeah. Or he'll lean into it and just, be the gambling
He'll write
guy.
a book and do a book tour and all the things. He'll be fine.
That's right.
He's spoiled enough. He doesn't need anything else.
Let's see here. We got anything else? Oh, they thought it was a sheep imitating a giraffe. That's twice I've screwed that word up. Sorry about that. Let's see. Ross wants to know if you chew tobacco. What an odd question.
I don't. I also think that Ross asked me another question.
Wine or beer?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was it. Both.
Okay.
It kind of depends. Much more of a wine person. I'll have a glass of wine to kind of unwind. Tempranillo is my favorite red wine drinker over here. I'm an IPA girl though, so I will drink a really good IPA when I can. My favorite local beer is the Toasted Coconut from Core, but you can only get it at their actual draft house in Springdale or at the airport.
Okay.
So, but it's my favorite.
All right. Are you a Disney adult like
I
Ashton?
am.
You are.
I am.
Oh,
yes.
boy.
Here's the deal. So I know I am, and I love it, and I think it's probably come back around tenfold because I have kids now.
Yeah.
So I've got to just relive it all over again. But I love Disney movies. I spent my 21st birthday at Disney at Epcot, and before anyone knocks me, if you haven't gone drinking around the world at Epcot, you're missing out. And
Zach made it all the way to Germany when he did that.
So I started in England and I went that all the way around, and then Mexico's the last one, and that margarita I don't remember much of, but then did it again, started in Mexico, went the other way around, and we did end at the Rose and Crown, which is their pub in England, the second time we did it, and it's a lot of fun. But it's been fun to be able to kind of relive a lot of it with the kids. I'm guessing because I will go see Toy Story 5 by myself.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I watch Disney movies at home by myself, even if I don't have my kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a Disney adult.
Yeah, that's me.
Are you doing that, Ashton? Do you watch the movies when you're alone?
Not by myself, no.
Okay.
What's your favorite?
My favorite, Lion King.
Oh, Lion King.
He's a big Simba guy.
Ooh,
Yeah, big Simba guy.
Great.
Yeah.
We could have a whole discussion, Ashton, probably on like the best Disney song versus the best like soundtrack.
Ooh.
Because I think the best soundtrack, top to bottom, is Tarzan, because it's all Phil Collins and it's just great.
Wow.
But I don't think the movie is that good.
Yeah, I don't like the movie.
Yeah.
But I think Color of the Wind is probably the best song, but like Pocahontas doesn't. I don't think that soundtrack is great. But we could have a whole discussion on it.
Pocahontas is about when I hit junior high and checked out. Like Lion King was like the last Disney movie I saw in a theater as a kid. And you, Ashton, you like the animated one, not the new one they did like 3 years ago, right?
Yeah, the animated one. The new one's not bad either. I like the one the Simba or
the OG
whatever.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
of course.
with James Earl Jones
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Aladdin is still top notch for me.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
What a performance.
I know.
Let's see here. We got a couple more here, and then we'll let you go. Let's see. Now they got buried under all the Disney adult texts. Let's see here. Okay, Abner has a question for you. Zach or AC Slater?
Ooh, dang. I'm kind of an AC Slater guy.
All
Girl.
Right. All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of more my type.
All right. Let's see here. Dirty Drawers, one of our texters wants to know, are you a fan of the official wine of the MBI? Our texters here, the Merry Band of Idiots, Boone's Farm.
I don't know if I've had that.
Is
it bad?
It's not good.
Okay, good.
It's on the lower end.
Got it. If you want a really good bottle of wine that's inexpensive, the Miomi Pinot Noir is the way to go.
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good.
Mhm.
I remember alcohol. Let's see here. Bryant from Pea Ridge. Tarzan as a soundtrack won me over. I guess she can stay. Well, that's good because she's
Thank you.
staying,
I really
Bryant.
appreciate you.
You have the seal of approval from Brian and Pea Ridge. There
Thank
you
you,
go.
Brian.
There you go. Let's see here. Let's see. Alyssa, you can watch Toy Story 5 at home with your kids on Plex tonight. What is Plex?
I think it's one of those apps.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I kind of want to take them to the theater, though. That's the one thing, too. I will push back on everything is so accessible now, and I could sit on my couch and I can order any movie that's in the theater. But there are some that I will want to see in a theater, and Toy Story 5 is one of them.
You know, one of the things that we've lost is, like, I remember when you go to a comedy movie in a theater and, like, everyone would be laughing. Like, and you don't, like, that's pretty much over because, A, they don't really make comedies anymore, and B, not a lot of people see movies in a movie theater anyway. So that was, but that was so, like, that's a unique thing where everybody's there and you're all kind of in the same moment and everything.
I will say, Scary Movie 6 wasn't bad, though. I watched that. Scary Movie 6.
Ash, what are you doing?
You don't like that?
I think Zach hated that movie.
It's not terrible. If you watch the old
Scary Movie 6, they have 6 of those.
Yeah.
Dang it.
They just dropped the new one. It's not bad if you watch the old ones.
Do I need to see? I was about to say, do I need to see 1 through 5
to get 6?
To get 6.
Some of the jokes, yes. It will make it more fun.
Well, I've seen like 1 and 2, and that's when I stopped. I think and I think too, like I'm an actual scary movie person. Like I
not
like
the parodies,
horror.
the real
like
thing.
I love horror. I love scary movies. I will watch them year round, and I'm weird like that. So that would probably just annoy me because I want to be scared.
Scary movies aren't bad, but I hate the slasher ones.
Oh.
I'll take whatever I can get.
You like the slasher movies? You like
I like
blood and chainsaws and all that stuff? Okay.
I like scary movies.
Okay. Alyssa Orange starting on Monday at 11, halftime, every day here with Colton and Matt here on ESPN Arkansas. Thanks so much.
Guys.
Thank
it's
you.
been fun.
Yeah.
That was not too annoying. You guys are nice. I got yelled at.
It was mildly annoy, Alyssa.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
fully annoy, Alyssa.
All right. Do better next time.
That's right.
I'm kidding, guys. Thank you.
There you go. All right, our Ruscin and Zach podcast every day is brought to you by 479 Equipment Company. Exit 65 in Fayetteville. You can find them at 479equipment.com. They are the home of Bad Boy Mowers there with the Holman family and 479 Equipment. Exit 65 in Fayetteville. All right, Ruscin and Zach will continue in a moment. Stay with us.
Join Lewis Automotive as they celebrate America's 250th celebration with the Pick One event, where it's your choice of a $250 gas card, an Arctic cooler, or a 2-year maintenance plan with the purchase of any new or used vehicle.
Legal challenges can feel like a mountain in your path, but you don't have to climb it alone. Hi, this is James Teague. At Teague Law Firm in Rogers, we provide the experience, personal representation you deserve. Whether it's family law, criminal defense, or personal injury, we are dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From divorce and custody trials and all other forms of litigation, Teague Law Firm fights for your results. Trust our team that Northwest Arkansas has relied on for over 30 years. Call Teague Law Firm today at 479-877-1688 or visit our website at teague-law.com. The Teague Law Firm. If we can't help you, we'll talk baseball.
Dean Rollins for Superior Ford in Siloam Springs. Nobody sells a new Ford for less.
Now get over $10,000 off MSRP on every new 2026 Ford Explorer in stock, or take over $7,000 off the all-new 2026 Ford Bronco Sport. That's starting at $25,995. Nobody sells a new Ford for less. Shop us first. SuperiorFordNWA.com.
Come see us in Siloam Springs. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
With approved credit, see dealer for details.
Get ready for a Northwest Arkansas tradition. The 82nd annual Rodeo of the Ozarks rides into Parsons Stadium in Springdale June 24th through the 27th. Recently named one of the top 5 large outdoor rodeos in America, you'll see top cowboys, cowgirls, and world-class rodeo stock compete nightly. Gates open at 6. Action starts at 7:30. Don't miss 15-time PRCA Specialty Act of the Year, the One-Armed Bandit, plus rodeo clown Sean Boom Boom Thompson. And Saturday night features a huge fireworks show after the rodeo. Get your tickets now at rodeooftheozarks.org.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Are you heavy hitters tired of being stuck in a slump? Step up to the plate and let my team and me give you that golden spikes finish you've been dreaming of. Our stylists have a golden glove touch that'll never leave you in a slump. Whether you need a quick trim or a grand slam makeover, we'll help you round the spaces in style. And here's the best part. Once we've knocked your look out of the park, we're sliding into home with a free ice cold beer or root beer just for you. Don't get caught looking, slugger. Swing by and see us today, where the drinks are cold and the cuts are a home run. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Early detection saves lives. I'm Dr. Gwendolyn Bryant Smith. At the UAMS Breast Center, we use advanced mammography with same-day results for both screening and diagnostic studies.
I'm Dr. Rhonda Henry Tillman. Understanding breast health is your first step to early detection.
Make yourself a priority and schedule your mammogram.
Call 501-526-6100 and let's paint Arkansas pink.
Sponsored by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and UAMS.
Celebrate freedom and fun during the Red, White, and Blue sale at Burton Pools and Spas. Cool off in a Doughboy above-ground pool and get up to $1,500 off in-stock pools. Looking for a more built-in feel? Semi-in-ground pools start at just $199 a month. Or create the ultimate getaway with an in-ground pool and enjoy a half-price tanning ledge with select packages. Visit one of Burton Pools' 5 locations or burtonpools.com. Burton Pools and Spas. Water for a better life.
Do you feel that, Arkansas? The Lotto jackpot is now more than $1 million. Why should you care? Because this $1 million+ prize can only be won in Arkansas. There are 2 Lotto drawings every week, and the jackpot keeps growing until there's a winner. Join the fun and play Lotto today. A $2 ticket could change your life. Get yours in stores today. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Honey, small problem. We are out of propane.
Again?
I may have forgotten to check.
It's okay. We should just call Paramount Plumbing.
Plumbing for propane?
No, natural gas. They ran a line for my friend's grill, and now they never have to worry about running out. They hooked up their outdoor fireplace as well.
The grill sounds good, but don't get any ideas about a fireplace.
Let Paramount Plumbing bring the convenience of natural gas to your home, serving all of Northwest Arkansas. 479-790-8427. Paramount Plumbing. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Don't spend another summer wrestling with an old mower. Upgrade to a Hustler from WT Equipment and mow with confidence. For a limited time, get 0% financing for up to 48 months on select Hustler models. With commercial-grade performance, legendary durability, and warranties ranging from 3 to 5 years, there's never been a better time to buy. Stop by WT Equipment in Springdale, Rogers, Berryville, or Searcy, or you can visit them online. WTEquip.com today.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. A few extra clouds and a few spotty showers and storms around early on today. Later this afternoon, we'll be partly sunny with a high of 85. We will bring in more scattered showers and thunderstorms late afternoon and evening. Tomorrow for Saturday, a slim chance of a shower early, then partly cloudy skies and a high of 88. Partly cloudy, sunny Sunday, I should say. It'll be hot with a high of 90. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Liv Moss. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
You know, I am pleasantly surprised. The texters here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline behave themselves for the most part. With Alyssa Orange in here reading your texts, I'm pleased. I'm happy about this. It doesn't look like we'll have to hand out a bunch of red cards today, unlike yesterday with the controversial. I mean, y'all do remember that NBA ref Joey Crawford that would throw out like 5 guys in a game back, 15 years ago or whatever. Do y'all remember him? Because that's what it was like yesterday. Or Doug Shows, if you're a college fan. What was that game? Was it a Kentucky game where he teed up like 4 guys this past year over at Bud Walton Arena, something like that? That was it was shocking. We're gonna discuss more about this as we move on. Mitchell from Fort Smith texting in. I had several messages typed out, but I deleted them. You're welcome. Thank you, Mitchell. That's right. Appreciate that. You guys were on, for you guys, your best behavior. That's very good. Maybe there's hope for this outfit after all. I don't know. But well done. Well done. And again, you'll hear Alyssa on halftime with Matt Jones and Colton Little on Monday for the whole time, starting at 11 a.m., right in front of Ruscin and Zach here on ESPN Arkansas. I'm excited to have them in front of us because some good energy there. There's some it's going to be a good show. There's a good blend there. To someone that's been doing this a while, it sounds good, and they're just getting started, so they're only going to get better with more and more reps together. So it's going to be a good time. And Monday we're going to be out at Crane Hyundai in Bentonville here on Ruscin and Zach. So that's where we're going to be on Monday here on the program. All right, you can send a text in here at 877-377-6963. Jesse from Springdale, I felt like Zach was an SEC referee yesterday, and we were all the Razorbacks. Yeah, that is true. Mark Curls, Doug Shows. Who was that guy in the SMU game? Horton Nestor Jr. or whatever, like 40 years ago? With that pass interference call? Something like that? I don't know. Yeah, there have been some bad refs. And the Razorbacks have seen pretty much all of them, it seems like, over the last several decades or so. Let's see here. So that's good. That was a good segment there. That was a good time. And the texters behaved relatively well, and that's a good job by everybody. Okay, so earlier this week the NCAA did you got 5 years. We're getting rid of red shirts. We're getting rid of waivers and all this other stuff. And we knew the lawsuits would come, and here we are. Yes, less than 24 hours after the NCAA Division I cabinet approved monumental change in eligibility rules, a group of 15 college basketball players have filed a lawsuit in an Ohio state court claiming the new age-based model unfairly shuts them out of further competition. Billable hours. This is the slogan. Remember the NBA had "I love this game" or "It's fantastic." Your sports have had different slogans through the years. Some regrettable, like left lane hammer down or whatever. Maybe it should have been left hand hammer down. I don't know. Anyway, but now college football's slogan is "Billable hours remain undefeated." The lawyers I don't know who's getting richer, the lawyers or the players in college athletics in this era. But yeah, the lawsuit was filed in Cincinnati, Hamilton County, seeking temporary and permanent injunctive relief that would allow a fifth year of competition for athletes who graduated from high school in 2022 and began their college sports career that fall and never redshirted. So what do we do about these people? This is one of the things where it's just a constant, like time never stops, right? You've always got people coming in, people leaving. It's a constant turnover in college sports. So you never have time to stop and kind of reset. So now what do you do with the 2022 people? So they're going to have to sort this all out here with all of this, or maybe it'll get thrown out or something like that. But there you go. There's our first lawsuit of the new, you get 5 years to play and that's it, era of the NCAA. So it has begun once again. Shout out to our guy in Evening Shade, a first-time texter to the show. Thank you so much for the shout out there. Russell's just here so he doesn't get fined. Let's see here. I thought you were allowed to pick which timeline best benefits you, kind of like a grandfather's law. Clorox wants to know. I don't know. I just know the bare bones. I don't like to get into the nuts and bolts on like eligibility and like portal windows and dates and stuff because I find that stuff kind of boring to talk about, honestly, on the radio. So I don't really spend much time on it. 5 to play 5, I understand. We're getting rid of red shirts and all these ridiculous. My cousin is ill. Can I get a waiver to come play even though you don't have a cousin? That whole thing. But anyway, I don't understand all of it. But it's the way they're going to do it moving forward. Grow the hell up, JT in Hot Springs says. You've been in college long enough. Go get a job. True. That is like, okay, when I was in school, we had like a couple of like mid to late 20s students, and it was weird. Is it not that way in sports when you've got like a 28-year-old in the locker room with 19-year-olds? Like, is that not weird when the guy's got pictures of his kids in his locker? Or his ex-wife, like what? is that, I guess you wouldn't have pictures of your ex-wife, you know what I mean? But what, isn't that weird? Because it was just weird in normal class when you had, you know, the 30-year-old back there. You know, we're all taking, you know, sophomore English, and there's a 30-year-old in the back of the room. I don't know. Is it still, Ashton, is it still weird? Like, if you have, do you have any classes where there's like an older guy or older woman in there or something?
Yeah, it is pretty weird. I had a 40-year-old this past semester, and it was pretty weird when you're introducing yourself and everything, and they're like, oh, I have 4 kids. I'm 40 years old. I work at wherever. It is weird still.
Yeah. Okay. But I guess in sports, it's not, it's not. I don't know. The locker room dynamic is different, I guess, because you're all trying to do the same thing or something. I have no idea. But anyway, they're trying to make that, and it's just, I mean, we'll see if everything holds up or whatever. I feel shaky about the NCAA's chances of passing any rule and it actually holding up, but people seem to be confident in this one. So maybe this will be the one that maybe stabilizes some of this stuff. I still think one of the things, though, is the money. Like, you can't, there's just not a way, even at giant schools, to continue this $50, $60, $70 million, and that's where it's going to go. Like, it's not stopping. This clip of spending this kind of money on rosters, this is why the pros have regulations on all this stuff, because the owners don't want to go broke. They understand that there's only so much we could spend. Some of the owners understand that there's also a floor on how little we can spend, and we're going to maximize that in some of the sports. Baseball and basketball coming to mind, first of all, in that particular situation here. But this is just not, this is not tenable to continue to have the cost of doing this go up exponentially year after year after year. At some point, it's just going to all collapse. You can't spend $50 million, $60, $70 million every year on a team. You just, it's not. And then what if you don't win?
Didn't Texas spend that this year, they're saying?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was something around that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Texas Tech is spending a lot of money. They didn't win anything, really. I don't know. It just, we just keep careening down the road, and I don't know what we're headed towards. It looks like we're headed to a bus or something. It's just, it's wild to me. Okay, we're on the Hit That Line now, brought to you by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's Luxe Value Menu includes a total of 10 different menu items to choose from, each priced for $3 or less. New items like the mini taco salad, beefy loaded potato griller, and classics like spicy potato soft taco and cheesy bean and rice burrito. Whatever you're craving, Taco Bell's Luxe Value Menu has got you covered with affordable menu options at participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Prices and participation varies. Tax extra. Ruscin and Zach.
Happy Friday, friends. I'm Brandon Evans. The weekend has arrived. Here's some of what we're covering tonight on 4029 News. We have an exclusive update on a tragic story of heroism. A deputy was burned trying to save a woman in a dire house fire, even going back in a second time despite the flames and smoke. Only on 4029, our Brett Rains spoke to the victim's sister. In other news, the annual NWA Trans March and Rally is happening this evening. Tia Green gives us a look at this year's celebration. And just a reminder, the annual Pride Parade is also happening Saturday in Fayetteville. If you're planning to be out on Beaver Lake this weekend, one beach is currently closed due to E. coli. And finally, the annual celebration of life for fallen Pea Ridge police officer Kevin Apple has been postponed due to the threat of rain and thunderstorms tonight. Apple was killed in the line of duty in 2021. We'll let you know when a new date has been announced. For everything else, including your Get Ready weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Celebrate America's 250th anniversary with Ruscin and Zach live Thursday at Sterling Bank in Fayetteville. Join us live from 2 to 6 p.m. for a fun-filled block party featuring KDK Chicken and Waffles, great giveaways, and plenty of patriotic fun for the whole family. The block party runs from 4 to 6 p.m., so come celebrate America, enjoy some great food, and hang out with the ESPN Arkansas crew. Ruscin and Zach live Thursday from 2 to 6 at Sterling Bank in Fayetteville. Don't miss it.
It's impossible not to feel luxurious with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lutz boxes. With your choice between the iconic $5 bots, decadent $7 bots, and opulent $9 bots, featuring the fajita street chalupas with boldly seasoned peppers and onions, all that Lutz might go to your head. But even though it makes you feel like a high roller, let's wait on that yacht down payment. Get your $5, $7, or $9 lunchbox today, only at Taco Bell. Limited time at participating stores while supplies last. Prices vary. Freezes and specialty drinks not included. Tax extra.
Hey, it's Derek Ruskin for the Good Feet store, and you may have heard there's a new baby in the Ruskin family. I am looking forward to being more active, play with him down in the floor, and then getting out of the floor and not making a bunch of weird noises when you get up. That's what I'm looking forward to. I've been experiencing a little bit of knee and back discomfort, so I'm really excited about starting my journey with the Good Feet store. I met with John at the Fayetteville Mall Avenue location for a fitting and a walkthrough, and honestly, I felt a difference right away. I'm looking forward to sharing more about this experience with the Good Feet store in the weeks ahead. So maybe you're experiencing knee, hip, or low back discomfort. Maybe it's time to start your own Good Feet store journey with a free test walk. You can visit them in Rogers across from Topgolf next to Hideaway Pizza, or in Fayetteville on Mall Avenue across from Walmart. You can also find out more at goodfeet.com. Let the Good Feet store help you get back to doing what you love. They've helped thousands of people live a better life, and maybe they can help you too.
Hey, it's Zach from the Ruskin and Zach Show. We're back in Madison County at Sutherland's on Tuesday, June 30th from 2 to 6. Summer projects start at Sutherland's. Whether you're trying to beat the heat with Mr. Cool mini-split air conditioners, keep the power on with a Generac whole house generator, or upgrade your property with a new deck, fence, pergola, or barn, Sutherland's has everything you need to get the job done right. Plus, if you're looking for a new mower, check out the Bad Boy lineup now at Sutherland's. It's us, Ruskin and Zach, live June 30th from 2 to 6 at Sutherland's in Huntsville. Sutherland's, no matter the project, we're here to help, because at Sutherland's, home starts here.
On the road to the game or anywhere life takes you, accidents don't take a timeout. From fender benders to hail damage, you need a repair team you can trust. Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body has been family owned for over 40 years and proudly holds an iCar Gold Class certification, ranking them in the top 15% of collision repair shops nationwide. From dents and dings to hail damage repair, their expert technicians will have your car looking like new. Schedule your estimate today. Go to CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers and Griggs Covington in Farmington.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs, with 6 different dealerships in Northwest Arkansas and America's favorite brands. The Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you, from pickup and delivery to service after the sale. Plus our famous, huge Crane Cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
KAKS Goshen, KHTL Fort Smith Fayetteville, ESPN Arkansas, now at 93.7 FM. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented. And they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame our mother.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Starts right now.
Okay, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas. Ruskin and Zach. We got a question. Zach is out of to some of you, he's out of the country today. He is in California.
That is true. That is very true.
He's doing a basketball thing with his kids, so we hope the airlines can get him back on Monday. Otherwise, well, I don't know. We'll just walk around Crane Hyundai and just talk about the cars the whole time, I guess. We had Alyssa Orange earlier. We now have Gucci Rowe Greg sitting in the good chair over there where Zach sits. It's good to see you. Thanks
Good
for doing
seeing
this.
you too. Glad you're back, but
yes,
I'm sure you're enjoying your home time right now too.
I'm enjoying my work time.
I remember
Get
those
a little
days.
break.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Get a break. You can get in here at 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on the program. Sports Bob texting. We were talking earlier about all the different finances in college or whatever. Players want to be paid like radio hosts. No, they don't. They want to be paid a lot more.
Yeah.
They want to be paid a lot more. So that's true. Rod hopes Zach has his green card. Yeah, California. I hope he's got all his papers in order.
Yeah,
because
hopefully.
That's going to be tough out there. And we need to discuss this off the top, but yesterday was a very controversial day. You were actually thrown out.
It was
by
very.
Zach. Now, I want to know your perspective on what in the hell happened here yesterday.
I don't know if Zach I think he's gone, just absolutely power hungry, and he's just drunk with power.
Okay.
I think that's what
Maybe
it
it
is. I think he's overstepped his boundaries. Me and some of the other guys on the MBI chat have consulted legal representation.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, and we'll see what comes of that here in the next week or so.
Wow. Okay. Well, we'll keep an open mind on that. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck in the middle here because he's the co-host, but we gotta have texters and listeners and all that stuff. So I don't. Trophy Hog says yesterday Zach reminded him of the soup Nazi a little bit from Seinfeld.
Absolutely,
if you remember that.
Absolutely.
No soup for you. Come back 1 year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh is calling it travel anxiety. Well, I don't know if we need to go pop psychologist here on stuff, but I will tell you, this guy, when his kid is going to play, I mean, y'all heard it. We heard a full breakdown when he was on the show during one of the games. Do you all remember this?
Yes, absolutely.
It was a full meltdown. You couldn't get a greased tee out of his behind with a pair of pliers during some of these games. It's crazy. So
I think that's a lot of it too, and I think that he realizes that within the next 18 to 24 months, he's no longer going to be Zach. He's going to be Mac's dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's going to lose his own,
yeah,
his own persona, because nobody's going to care about him anymore, because his daughter's going to be the one that's going to be famous.
The star of the show.
Absolutely.
That's
star
right.
of the show.
That's right. See, my kid's already the star of the show, so I've already given up. No one comes to see me; they come to see him.
Oh yeah.
Nobody ever came to see me.
Nobody's come to see me in 24 years. Claire's 24 years old.
That's right.
They never come to town just to see how I am.
Shane wants to know if he can text Notre Dame's overrated without being banned today. Yes, of course.
It's encouraged, actually.
Yeah, actually, yeah. We do. We need to. We can do all that. Absolutely, for sure. And we know Notre Dame will blow it in a big spot next year. They always do. You can set your watch to it, so it'll happen again, and then and then we'll pretend it didn't happen. That's how it works.
Do that, but make sure you don't mention that the only reason they are where they are is because they're afraid to join a conference, and they know that if they join the SEC, they would be middle of the pack, maybe.
Yeah.
So, but don't bring that up.
They'd be better than 2 wins. That they'd be better than.
They would be better than 2 wins.
It'd be better than 2 wins. They've actually, honestly, if you look at I think most people remember the Alabama title game with them and how they just got bullied.
Yes.
In reality, in all seriousness, where the past 5-7 years, they've really upgraded at the line of scrimmage. Where they could, if they were in a league and not playing service academies and Stanford all the time, they wouldn't go winless. They would be a good team. Freeman's really done a good job, and they have got better talent up front than I just remember that. I don't know if you remember it, but it's just so plain as day to me to watch, guys like Mike Golick Jr. just getting pushed like they were on skates in that game. They were just getting dominated by Alabama in that game.
The line of scrimmage was 3 yards deep in the offensive backfield.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's right.
That's where they were starting their coverage every time.
Smack Daddy is glad cancel culture is gone today. He can text without fear. Yes, no fear today on the texting.
It's Friday. Nobody should be scared on a Friday.
That's right. Yes. Let's see here. Car chase guy. I wish Zach was on today to hear him go nuclear. Cody Campbell saying Texas Tech is better than Notre Dame. Did he say that?
Oh, wow.
Cody Campbell's the billionaire sugar daddy over at Texas Tech
Yeah,
that's
he
funding
is.
all this stuff.
Wow.
And I did not see where he said that, but yeah, that would be. He would have some thoughts on that for sure.
Yeah, he would.
If he, I mean, they're not.
No,
I wouldn't say that. Like
No.
they're Texas Tech's not better than Notre Dame.
No.
In football, no. I wouldn't say that, but I mean, he would be right about that. But Cody Campbell is, I don't know what the deal is there.
No, I don't know, man.
Is he a landman? Like, does he have oil? Like, I think he has oil. I think he's in the oil and gas business. That's why he's got all his money.
Up until 6 months ago, you never even heard of the guy.
Yeah, I know.
And now he's everywhere.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you heard before, but the CFL today said Sorsby can't come play here, so he can't play in Canada.
Ouch. He may be destined to the mall league.
Yeah, the league. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What is that? The indoor league?
It's some sort of indoor football. We were a couple summers ago. For those of you that don't know, we were in here just flipping around the TV, and they were playing some sort of indoor football championship in a mall. Like they had covered up the ice rink with a football field, and you had how the mall has like the 2 or 3 levels where everybody like hangs over the railing. Watch that's what it was, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if the league is still in business. It was in Paramus, New Jersey, at a mall.
Wow.
We were watching some indoor football championship.
Well, I actually remember, and I can't remember what year it was. I'm so old, it all runs together. But they actually at one time. There was an Arkansas indoor football league, and they played at the indoor track center.
I do remember that, yeah. And then I think the players were not being paid, and so it kind of
I think
went
they
away.
got like three games into the season, and nobody got a paycheck.
I haven't seen the Hot Springs thing because I've been up here, obviously, with everything going on. But I remember the Twisters in North Little Rock. 25 years ago, the Arkansas Twisters. That was fun.
Yeah, it really was.
Because it was like original arena football was pretty good, and this was like they set up an AF2. It was like the next level under the Arena Football League, where you had Tampa and the Iowa Barnstormers, and that's where Kurt Warner came from and everything.
Right.
But it was fun. It was a good time in there. On a Saturday night at then Alltel Arena. It was a good time.
And it's never slow. I mean, it's always something going on. It's not like a normal football game.
And that playing the ball off the net thing when you miss a field goal.
Yeah.
The goalposts were like 10 feet wide or whatever, and then if you missed it, it hit these big nets, and then you could return it.
Because the CFL does that too, right?
You can return it. There's no nets, but
you can
the end zone's like 20 yards deep.
Right,
But if it comes up short, you can return it too.
You can always have a guy back there if they miss.
Yeah. So that's but I don't know. I know that the morning guys talked to the Hot Springs deal, but I haven't seen any of the action down there. But I remember the Arkansas Twisters. It was a good time.
That was around the same time they had was it the River Rats? Was that the hockey team?
The hockey team was there were two. The River Blades played at Alltel.
Yeah.
And the Glacier Cats played at Barton. The Glacier Cats were first.
Okay, yeah. I remember that because that was a big deal because everybody was like, how in the world do we have 2 hockey teams in Arkansas?
That's exactly right, yeah. Yeah, one in a dump of an arena and the other one in a brand new arena at the time.
And they didn't play each other, right?
No, they were in different
different leagues.
The Glacier Cats folded, I think, and then the River Blades moved. They wanted to be the Razor Blades, but because Razorback. I think Coach Broyles was like, no, we're not going to let. Or not Coach Broyles. Coach Broyles didn't care. It was Shanklin back then who was the no guy and all that sort of stuff, licensing and whatnot. But anyway, but yeah, I remember I went to both, and the Glacier Cats had a guy that came in one game, got in a fight, and got thrown out in like 2 minutes. I remember watching that game. I was there when it happened, and I was like, okay, this is hockey. I like this.
Well, we used to go to Tulsa and watch the minor league there, and we would only go when Tulsa was playing Oklahoma City.
Oh, good.
Because they
hated each other.
That's all it was. And we were there one night, and the 2 guys on the wing on the opening drop of the puck, they skate out, all the music's playing, and you see them jawing back and forth. And one guy just does like this. The ref drops the puck, and those 2 just immediately drop the gloves.
There they go.
I mean, there's like 0 time off the clock, and you already got 2 guys in the box.
Yeah,
but it was always like it was a street fight that a hockey game broke out into.
I went to one game in Tulsa, and the linesman, one of the officials, got hit like 5 or 6 minutes into the game, and it looked bad. Like he could barely get off the ice.
Yeah.
And then like when he got over past the gate, he kind of fell down. And then so we're down a ref. I think they had 3. They usually had 4.
Right.
So we're watching the game, and then like 10 minutes later, we have 4 refs again. And I'm like, this dude took like 5 ibuprofen. He's back out there, isn't he? Like he just got stung. He's fine.
Yeah, even the refs.
Even the refs are tough in hockey. That's right. Like the players.
I love hockey.
Mr.
I really do.
Mr. Pibb wants to bring back Altel. Good service and a cool logo. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. I never had an Altel phone. I was a Singular guy.
I was
AT&T and
Yep.
all that. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I had. Okay. I want to ask Greg about soccer and if everybody's freaking out for no good reason over this Team USA thing last night, losing to Turkey. Also, we got to talk about all the finances. It's been a big week of finances in Razorback athletics. Dave's got money now.
Mm-hmm.
The football stadium has money now. So, and of course, Cal's had money the whole time.
Yeah.
And his players have money now, even more so with the draft happening this week, or a few of his players do. So there's a lot to get into here. And, of course, regular foolish, stupid Ruscin and Zach stuff that we'll do for the next 2 hours and 45 minutes here with Gucci Row Greg in the studio with us. 877-377-6963. Do you have something?
No, I'm just looking at Ashton and trying to figure out how do you go to Florida for a week and come back whiter than you were before.
You know what? We haven't talked about that. Where's the tan? Where's the tan?
It rained a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah.
It did rain a lot.
Okay.
I got caught on the Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is a water ride, and it started pouring rain.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
all right. Not a lot of sun.
Yeah, not a lot of sun, but the day it was sunny, it was hot.
There you go.
Always.
There you
Always.
go. All right, so there's a lot to do here. We'll get into as much of it as we can here. And, we're watching World Cup now. There's a couple of games going on here. Are any of these significant in any way, shape, or form?
Well, actually, the Norway-France game is very significant because the winner of it wins the pool.
Okay.
So they
Group
would play,
I, I think it says up there, yeah.
They would play a third place, one of the random third place teams. So, which kind of surprised me that Norway didn't start Holland because of that.
And we know the U.S. is playing Bosnia July 1st. That's already
Right.
been
Yep.
locked in on that. So
Yeah.
anyway, there's a lot of that going on. It's cool. I don't know about you, but to me, to hear more, this is like the first World Cup where it seems like a lot of people are getting into it.
Yeah.
More so than usual.
Right.
And obviously it helps that the U.S. might be pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have a shot at going far in the knockout round or whatever, but this is the one, and it's here. That helps.
Yeah.
And the games aren't being played at 3 a.m,
I think
which
that's
helps.
a big part of it.
But there's been a lot of there's been a lot more interest in this than I can remember World Cups past.
I think a lot of it too is just the growth of the sport as a global game. I mean, and a lot of that's social media, and I get up at 6 o'clock on a Saturday morning and watch a Premier League game.
Yeah.
For the whole season. When I was growing up, you maybe got 1 or 2 a year. It was usually Manchester United and Liverpool.
Mhm.
But you have full access to all of that now. So I think that has a lot to do with the popularity of the sport overall.
The Texers are concerned with the way Ashton said the word Bayou. How did you say that?
Bayou. I don't know how I said it.
You said Bayou. I think
Bayou,
is
Bayou.
it Bayou?
If you're in the South, it's Bayou.
I've always heard Bayou. Yeah.
Blue Bayou.
Tion's Bayou Adventure. There we go.
Okay.
Are they happy now?
Yeah.
They're never happy, but this may help a little bit.
Who
yeah.
sang Blue Bayou? Was that
Linda Ronstadt,
Linda
right?
Ronstadt. Yeah, that's right.
I mean, she may have covered it, but she definitely has the version of record of that.
Yeah.
By the way, while we're just a quick sidebar on this, because this is an unsettled argument between Zach and me. I believe that the cover of Get By With a Little Help from My Friends by Joe Cocker is better than the original by the Beatles. He obviously disagrees.
Well, he's wrong again.
Do you have a thought? Okay.
Yeah,
good.
he's wrong again.
It's way better.
The live one at Woodstock.
Yes.
Is the
With Joe Cocker,
the absolute best version of that song ever.
Arturo tells us Roy Orbison did Blue Bayou before Linda Ronstadt. I believe that.
Okay. I liked Roy.
And also another
With Traveling Wilburys.
Oh, I was thinking covers. Jimi Hendrix's All Along the Watchtower is better than Bob Dylan's.
Sure it is.
Huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just because he was first doesn't mean it's best.
Right.
On some of these songs.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Okay. All right, we'll be back here in a minute on ESPN Arkansas. Ruscin and Zach Gucci-Greg sitting in here for Zach today. Text or call at 877-377-6963. I want to spend some time here talking about the Limbird team and what they have done, because you want to sell your home, obviously, for maximum value, but there's a lot that goes into that. You just can't put the sign up and put the pictures online. There's a lot more to it than that. There's a strategic market knowledge and deep local expertise, and that's what you get with Tara Limbird and the Limbird team. Tara and her team stand out from the competition, extensive experience, and a proven track record. Equipped with cutting-edge strategies, Tara's dedicated team will sell your home quickly and for top dollar, while expertly managing any market challenges. That's right. Since they've been in our area for such a long time, they've seen all the different market challenges, and they are equipped to handle whatever is happening when you're ready to sell your home. You need to contact Tara Limbird. If they'll have everything that you need to get you to the closing table and maybe even get you more than you were asking for. That is something that does happen quite a bit, it seems like, with the Limbird team. You can go to LimbirdTeam.com and click on Instant Offer Me and find out what your home is worth in seconds from the experts at the Limbird team, the team that has sold over $1 billion in real estate, and the team I would trust if I was selling my home. Tara Limbird and the Limbird team. It's LimbirdTeam.com, Limbird, LimbirdTeam.com, Tara Limbird, and the Limbird Real Estate Group.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
There's no more of this loser mentality.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit, is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell's Lutz boxes are curated to perfection. The refined $5 box, opulent $7 box, and the abundance of the $9 box, featuring the Fajita Street chalupas with boldly seasoned peppers and onions. Each delivers a satisfying symphony of flavors, but all that Lutz might go to your head.
Monsieur, check please.
You already paid. That's literally your receipt.
I wanna hear.
Try Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lutz boxes.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and it's just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
If your Razorback closet needs an upgrade, the University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you are looking for, only at Roback.com. They have brand new Arkansas hoodies and polos that are selling fast. Go to Roback.com to check out their new apparel. That's Roback.com, RHOBACK.com. Use the code RUSH26 for 20% off your first order. Roback, where action meets comfort.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E. from Woodland. Think about it.
Hello, this is Sebastian County Assessor Zach Johnson here to remind you to assess your personal property by May 31st to avoid late penalty. You can do this in person at one of our 3 locations, over the phone, or online by going to www.countyservice.net. I would also like to remind any current homeowners or any individuals buying their homes on contract to contact our office and check on your eligibility for the homestead tax credit. Contact us today to see if you qualify. The homestead tax credit could save you up to $600 off your tax bill.
So I had pain in my feet for a good 20 years.
It felt like I was standing on marbles.
Something wasn't working with my feet. Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
If your feet aren't comfortable, the rest of the body suffers.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
You put in the arch supports. To me, it was almost miraculous.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
I can run, I can walk. This is not something that you could solve online.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
Solutions for real people.
Make no payments until September on all new Buick models in stock only at Superior Buick GMC, like the 2026 Enclave starting at $42,800. That's over $9,400 off MSRP. The all-new 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 with 0% APR for 60 months and 2.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until after Labor Day. Shop Superior GMC.NW.com. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior. With approved credit, see dealer for details.
The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in Springdale is bringing back your favorite daily specials. Dine in or carry out. Monday, $10 any burger with fries. Tuesday, $5 off entree salads. Wednesday, $15 half-rack ribs with fries. And on Thursday, $5 off all fajitas. Each day features its own drink special, ice-cold drafts, house wine, crushes, and margaritas available for dine-in only. Come in, relax, and enjoy your favorite steakhouse and sports theater, the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater, on Sunset in Springdale.
Over $1 million in total cash and Go Rewards prizes could be yours in July from Indigo Sky Casino. Friday, 6 to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win your share of over $80,000 total cash prizes and over $2,500 Go Rewards play. Stay and play in our luxurious hotel suites. Dine in the area's best restaurants, Charbonneau Steak and Spirits and Rock and Brews Restaurant. Let your winning fun begin at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort, Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com for details.
Fire up the flavor this summer with Richard's Country Meat Market. From ready-to-grill kebabs, gourmet burgers, premium steaks, and fresh sausages, to crowd favorites like spinach artichoke dip, mac and cheese, garlic scallop potatoes, and sweet apple pie, Richard's has your summer cookouts covered. Skip the hassle and make grilling easy, delicious, and unforgettable all season long. Visit Richard's Country Meat Market at 3042 North Market Avenue, just off College and Rolling Hills Drive in Fayetteville, or online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com. The Crane Automotive Team has 16 locations across Arkansas and is home to the Crane Commitment. You'll find Ford, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and access to thousands of pre-owned vehicles. Vehicles for every lifestyle and every budget. Even if you're not in the market for a vehicle, the Crane Team service centers offer the latest in vehicle diagnostic technology and certified technicians to take care of your vehicle and get you back on the road. Check them out at craneteam.com. The Ruscin and Zach studios are driven by the Crane Automotive Team.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Hackers out here saying it's by-o, not by you.
Nope, we're in Arkansas.
Hackers the contrarian. Gucci Road Greg is in here. Ashton's at the controls. 877-377-6963 here on Ruscin and Zach. Coming to you over ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which is, of course, brought to you by Taco Bell. A World Cup update. Senegal 2, Iraq 0. Senegal just scored again during the last break. And France is in front of Norway 3-1 in the 61st minute. And France has a, is this a free kick or a goal kick? What is that?
That is a free kick.
Free kick, okay.
The goal kick is a restart by the goalkeeper.
Okay, all
after
right.
the ball goes out of round.
See, Greg knows a lot about soccer, so we lean on him on a lot of this stuff because Zach knows a lot about soccer, but he's not here, so we got Greg in here. So the U.S. loses last night late to Turkey or Turkey.
Yeah.
Is this a big deal? Is everybody freaking out, or what's the you?
Yeah, I don't think it means anything. I mean, he made nine changes of his starting 11 from the previous game. We knew that we all
Yeah.
Because you know what? One of those starters might go down in the next game.
Right.
And then do you want a guy that hadn't touched a ball in, a month coming in on the field to try to play in a World Cup game, or do you want somebody that's at least got some minutes on their belts?
To me, it seems like a lot of the other sports that we watch in terms of the whole rest versus rust argument that you always hear about, whether it's, this team swept in the playoffs, they've got 10 days off before the next series. Will they be rusty in game one and be maybe primed for an upset versus the team that's been playing the whole time, or, resting starters in the NFL?
Right.
I think you're going to see resting starters in college, honestly, when we get to a 2014 playoff.
Absolutely, you are.
And during rivalry games, which is going to be really
that's
troubling for fans, but that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
But it seems like that's kind of the one of the conversations in this third game is the whole, you want to stay sharp, but also you want to be fresh for the really important part, which is the next phase of the tournament here.
Yeah, but you got to look at, too, a typical midfielder will run between 8 and 9 miles in a game.
Wow.
And then you turn around. So we played last night. Our next game is Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So you're talking rest and recovery,
mm-hmm.
In a situation like that. It's like, marathon runners. They run maybe 1 or 2 a year.
Yeah.
Because it takes such a toll on your body. But, and you're talking about most injuries in soccer is lower body.
Yeah.
So you're talking ankles, knees, hips, and it's kind of hard getting around not using those muscles in just regular life.
Senegal has scored again. It's now 3-0 with Iraq. So are they in? Is Senegal
I think they are, yes.
Okay. They've got
I know Iraq's. I know they've already been eliminated.
Now in soccer, it's the table, right? You look at the table.
Yeah, see, they just popped it up right there, the live standings. So
yeah,
Senegal with these 3 points. See, they might make one of the third place wild. It's not a wild card, but that's what people would.
It's kind of like that, though.
Kind of like that, yeah. They take the 8 top third place teams point wise. So
I see.
They do have a chance to make it.
Okay, so there's a lot there to play for. They're not playing spoiler. They're trying to get in the the tournament here. So all right, you can text or call us here 877-377-6963 here. Lewis Automotive Group hotline to get you in here on Ruscin and Zach. So we're not concerned, and now I was listening to Matt Jones earlier, and he seemed like from what I understood. When he was saying basically, the U.S. can't just, in a football term, roll their helmets out there against Bosnia, or they'll get beat. They have to play well in this game coming up.
Well, everybody's there for a reason.
Yeah.
You've had 60-something teams, and you've made it to the final cut.
Mm-hmm.
You're there for a reason. They didn't sneak through.
Yeah.
So at this level, everybody's talented.
Yeah.
You're not talking about high school football where 6 out of the 8 teams make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And your 6 seeds playing the 1 seed out of the Central.
Yeah. You went 3-9. But you won 3 in the league, and that was or not 3-9. You went 3-7.
Yeah.
And you won 3 in the league, so that puts you in the in the postseason.
Congratulations, you get to go to the number 1 seed.
Yeah, you get to go to Conway or Bryant.
Yeah. And it's in the mercy rule by the second quarter. So it's totally different.
That's right. Let's see here. Yeah, some people getting in here as we move along here. Text from the 870. They have found the giraffe in Texas. We did mention that earlier, but Gracie, the giraffe that was lost somewhere between Waco and Dallas, has been found.
I'm really surprised that it was alive.
Yeah, that it wasn't hunted for sport or some sort. Yeah.
Because I know people down in that area, and I'm surprised somebody didn't have the head in his shop and the back straps in the freezer. That's just how those people down there.
Right? Yeah.
That's the same area where the guys go on hog hunts out of helicopters.
Right.
With machine guns.
Yeah.
So, if it's edible or possibly edible, you hunt it.
They could try it.
Yeah.
They could try it. Yeah. But it seems like I need to know more about this. Let me Google.
And then somebody's jacked up F-150 is going to have, giraffe seat, skin seats because they've gone out and tanned the leather and covered their seats with them.
That's right. The Gracie the giraffe found safe in Texas Hill Country after her disappearance captivated social media with memes and a reward offer from her owner. It all began Monday, looking for a $5,000 reward for information that led to her safe return. Social media was captivated by the incident, and doctored photos started popping up showing Gracie everywhere from the Riverwalk to tubing at Garner State Park. Friday morning, the Real County Sheriff's Office confirmed she was found at 6:45 a.m. The office said she was found safe and healthy about 4 miles south of Cedar Hollow Ranch. So Gracie has been located there. That is KENS Channel 5 in Texas with the reporting there. So
that is good.
We got the quest is over with. We found Gracie. Now on to the next lost animal that we
well, I saw there was a donkey in the middle of downtown Marlton.
Really?
Yesterday? Yeah, I think I saw that on Facebook.
Anybody in Morrilton know about the donkey in downtown? Let us know here at 877-377-6963. We don't know a lot about animals, but we seem to cover a lot of animal-related stuff here on Ruscin and Zach. And it started with the runaway boa constrictor in Heber Springs 7 years ago. That's the first one I remember.
Yeah, I remember that one. My wife was from Heber Springs, so
Yeah.
that was a big deal down there.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of big news days.
Not in Heber Springs, no. No, they still talk about JFK coming to town. That was like 60-some-odd years ago.
Yeah, it's when they opened the dam.
That's right. Yeah.
In like 62 or something like that.
Yeah. Jamie wants to know if the donkey was his ex-wife. No.
Could be.
Let's see here. Someone had the giraffe in their backyard like a lost dog and was waiting on the reward. Is that true, Gavin? I didn't see that in the article, but it may be true.
That would be awesome, though.
Yeah.
I
You're
wonder
waiting
if
on the $5,000.
Can you chip a giraffe?
Well, again, like you can get a tracker,
right?
But when they chip a dog, it's not like you can track them the whole time.
Yeah, it's not like a GPS.
Yeah. You just
like if you have kids, Life 360. Where
that's different.
See,
Yeah.
Where
but when you chip a dog, it's so they bring them into the vet, and the vet can scan their neck or whatever and find the chip and get the intel on whose dog it is.
Yeah,
it's not live. It's not Live 360 or whatever, or Find My or whatever it is.
Ashton, is anybody tracking you on Live 360?
Yes.
Ooh. Is complicated tracking you on Live 360?
Will not answer.
That's a definite maybe. Put that down as a definite maybe.
Yeah, that's a definite maybe.
Someone did text earlier, Ashton, that now that Alyssa works here, is complicated going to be jealous about that.
Shouldn't it be? I'm not. No.
Okay. All right. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Just checking in on that. Okay. Good. Let's see here. Gavin says it's not true that the giraffe was in the backyard.
Okay.
But someone could have done that.
Can you imagine driving home one morning, after being at the bar and looking to your right and somebody having a giraffe?
Yeah, peeking over the top of a house.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What the hell?
How much did I have to drink tonight?
Yeah.
Should I really be driving right now?
Yeah, it's like a neighborhood full of those one-story Rambler homes.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like roof, giraffe, roof. Like, what?
Yeah.
What is going on here? The guy wants to know if red cards are being awarded today. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So far, the behavior's been good.
That's totally up to Ruscin.
I was very impressed with how nobody went totally insane when Alyssa was in here earlier. So that's good. So far, we're not doling out any red cards. But I can channel my inner Doug Shows if I need to and just start chucking people. I mean, that is possible. Wasn't that the Kentucky game where he just started handing them out like candy this past year?
Yeah, wasn't there was it right towards the end? He threw Kentucky got 3 technicals in 37 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, and one, the guy had a funny look on his face.
Yeah,
or something. It didn't look like he said anything.
Yeah.
And he still got popped. And I'm like, okay, this is fun and all for Arkansas, but I don't know why he got a technical foul. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And I don't know. But, yeah, that was.
I mean, you feel sorry for the kid because if you're going to get one, earn it.
Oh, yeah.
As a coach.
Spike the ball or something.
Yeah, I mean,
yell
as a
something.
coach, if I'm going to get a yellow or a red card from the technical box, I want to make sure I earn it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to just get a cheap one.
Yeah. when I have the meeting with the athletic director on what happened, I want it to be something I can say that makes him laugh at least.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I said this, and he didn't laugh like the rest of us did. So that's what.
Those are never good meetings that you have.
No, I don't think they those are good meetings at all. No.
Imagine I'm sure your dad was a ref. I'm sure he's got some good stories.
Oh yeah, he tells about the same 5 stories over and over again. I was there for one of them, where they used to have this like Thanksgiving, like kind of like classic women's basketball tournament, like Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving over at Harding.
Okay.
And he was doing a game. It was not Harding, so there were like 12 people in the gym.
Right.
And one of the guys was like almost leaning over the rail, yelling in an empty gym. And finally, my dad shuts the game down and was like, move him to the very top. Don't throw him out. Don't throw him out because he's got a kid here or something, but I'm not listening to him. And sure enough, they made him go to the very top row in Rhodes Fieldhouse and watch the rest of the game.
See, I like that, though. Yeah. Your dad, was reasonable. Hey, he's got a kid here. Let him watch the kid, but you're just not going to be within earshot of him.
Right, exactly. Yeah. He always told me, it's like, they can be in there, but I don't have to listen to them, so I can move them to the top row. He didn't want to throw anybody out.
Right.
But this was also an era when fans were less likely to come on the court and start messing with people. And now, like, you never know. Like, people are insane. They'll come out there and start tackling refs and stuff. It's wild.
You see the videos all the time, like on X of, I was at an AAU tournament this weekend and this happened, and it's like.
Or travel ball, or like baseball like umpires and coaches beating each other up. Like, it's insane. There used to be a time when that happened, like, hardly ever. And now it seems like it happens
I saw
a lot.
One, and it was travel baseball, like you were talking about. I think it was the third hitter of the game.
Yeah.
The umpire goes, "I'm done," and walked off. I'm
He's
like,
left.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm done. Yeah, I'm not doing this." And then, of course, everybody's kind of standing around looking at each other like, "What do we do now?"
Yeah.
But it was the third guy. I mean, what could have been so bad on the third batter of a game?
Yeah, exactly.
That you say something.
What did they say?
Yeah. Unless it had been something that had been building, over and over, but
I don't know. No, it's wow. So they just showed.
Was that Kiss Cam?
So they just showed again the crowd shots. We were talking. Senegal scored again. It's 4-0. We're in the Norway-France game. Greg and I were talking during the break about like one of the things about this World Cup on television is like the crowd shots are like college football-esque. Like when you watch. If you didn't know what it was and you just saw like the pregame where they're on that set with the crowd around them, you'd think it's game day. Like it is the crowds and the fans are wild. So they just showed the Norway crowd and they just showed this couple and they found out the camera was on them and they just started making out right there.
Hey, go for it.
Why not? Those crazy Norwegians, man.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild, I tell you. Anyway, that's very distracting, as you can imagine, to watch people just start making out in the middle of a soccer match. But that's what we're doing here.
They were very happy to be down 3-1 right now.
They are? Now, are they?
No, I'm talking about the
couple making out. Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think I figured out why they benched their starters, too.
Yeah.
It's because whoever wins the round of 32 will play Brazil. So I don't think they want to play Brazil.
Okay, so he's tanking on purpose.
Oh, wow. We get to get Adam Silver on the phone.
No kidding, man.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Come on.
That's something right there.
You're going to have to play him eventually if you keep winning.
True.
So, yeah, you can't hide forever.
No, you can't.
You cannot hide forever. All right, Gucci Road Greg is in here on Ruscin and Zach today, 877-377-6963 here on ESPN Arkansas. The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is upgraded at Roback.com. Yeah, they got brand new stuff, hoodies and polos, selling fast at Roback.com. RHOBACK, Roback.com. Use the code RUSH26 to get 20% off your first order. RUSH26 at Roback.com. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Your calls, your texts, our reckless opinions. Live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios, you're listening to Ruscin and Zach.
I'm in Crawford and Sebastian a lot, and a lot of Sequoia and LaFleur, but thanks really in large part to ESPN Arkansas, people have heard about us in other areas of Arkansas. And so I just picked up a case in Sevier County. I think they listen to your hot spring station. I picked up 2 cases in Boone County.
Oh, Harrison. Yeah.
Yes.
We're not paying her to say that, by the way.
No, they're not.
He's paying us. ESPN Arkansas and hitthatline.com.
Stop what you're doing. This Kubota deal won't last long, and you'll only find it at Springdale Tractor Company. Right now, get a new Kubota L2502 DT tractor and Kubota loader for as low as $20,999, or 0 down with financing for up to 84 months. Build more, spend less. When you buy orange, save thousands at Springdale Tractor Company with the L2502 DT tractor package. Come see us at 6160 West Sunset Avenue in Springdale. Now through June 30th, 2026. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
Hey, it's Zach from the Ruscin and Zach Show. We're back in Madison County at Sutherland's on Tuesday, June 30th from 2 to 6. Summer projects start at Sutherland's. Whether you're trying to beat the heat with Mr. Cool mini split air conditioners, keep the power on with a Generac whole house generator, or upgrade your property with a new deck, fence, pergola, or barn, Sutherland's has everything you need to get the job done right. Plus, if you're looking for a new mower, check out the Bad Boy lineup now at Sutherland's. It's us, Ruscin and Zach, live June 30th from 2 to 6 at Sutherland's in Huntsville. Sutherland's, no matter the project, we're here to help, because at Sutherland's, home starts here.
When you're playing a high-stakes game like home or property ownership, you can't afford to bet on the wrong roofing contractor. Shoddy workmanship, project delays, low-quality materials. You're taking a huge risk and trusting your roof to a professional. Make sure it's someone you can trust. Foster Roofing has been the leading roofing company in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley for over 30 years. Locally owned, fully certified, licensed, and insured, Foster Roofing is your trusted partner when it comes to roof repair, roof replacement, and new construction. Visit roofwithfoster.com today.
Over $1 million in total cash and Go Rewards prizes could be yours in July from Indigo Sky Casino. Friday, 6 to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win your share of over $80,000 total cash prizes and over $2,500 Go Rewards play. Stay and play in our luxurious hotel suites. Dine in the area's best restaurants, Charbonneau Steak and Spirits and Rock and Brews Restaurant. Let your winning fun begin at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort, Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com for details.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
If your Razorback closet needs an upgrade, the University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you are looking for. Only at Roback.com. They have brand new Arkansas hoodies and polos that are selling fast. Go to Roback.com to check out their new apparel. That's Roback.com. RHOBACK.com. Use the code RUSH26 for 20% off your first order. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Hi everyone, I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Partly sunny skies today in northwest Arkansas. A few spotty showers early on. Highs of the afternoon will be in the mid-80s. Tonight, more showers and occasional thunderstorms moving into the overnight hours. Tomorrow for Saturday, we'll likely see a few scattered showers early on. Then, partly cloudy skies. It'll be windy with a high of 88. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
We're back here. Ruscin and Zach with Gucci Row Greg filling in here for Zach today. 877-377-6963 gets in here. Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on the program on this Friday. What is this? This is the last Friday of June? I think it is. Yeah, 'cause next week's the 3rd.
Wednesday's the 1st, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So here we are.
Next week's a short week.
It is. We will not be here on Friday for those of you that are paying attention. And there's no best of because we don't have any clips that would fill a best of. It would be like 11 minutes. We couldn't do it. So
you could just play 3 of the podcasts back to back, couldn't you?
I guess so. I don't know if that's best of. It's just more it'll eat the time to make the podcast happen or something like that. Anyway, I saw this. I was going to bring this up earlier, and it just got lost in the shuffle. But one of the TV stations brought this up earlier today, that AAA has come out and said that the #1 road rage state is this one. We are in it. Arkansas.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You do hear a lot about it on the news and stuff. So
yeah. That's right here. Arkansas currently ranks as the #1 state with the most road rage and aggressive driving in the nation. Okay, my problem with this is, well, where are these aggressive drivers when I'm coming back from Rogers to Springdale and they're going 40 miles an hour by the 412 on the freeway? On the freeway, you're going 45 miles an hour. Like it's not a guess. I've got a digital readout and adaptive cruise control. I know how fast you're going, and you're not going fast enough.
Yeah.
And these are the people that cause all the wrecks.
Yeah.
I sound a little road rage.
Maybe that's what's causing it. Maybe they're calling that a road rage incident.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
I think a lot of it has to do with our infrastructure is not built for as many people as we have around here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true.
And Little Rock, I'm 52 years old, and I think that the bridge from off of 40 to 430 has been under construction since I was a child.
Greg, when I grew up in Searcy, and you go to do stuff, before Searcy didn't have a lot of restaurant stuff, so you go to North Little Rock, you go to Little Rock or whatever. The stretch of, I've been alive 43 years, the stretch of interstate between Cabot and North Little Rock, if I've been alive 43 years, has been under construction for 41.
Yeah.
Like it is. Yeah. There has always been something. I think they're still working on it right now. It's crazy to me. Are they ever going to finish the stupid thing?
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever gone across the Arkansas Bridge to where there was not barrels.
Louisiana apparently held the top spot for the past 2 years, but Arkansas is now #1 with the worst road rage. Arkansas we've been steadily climbing the ranks. #5 in 2024 and #4 in 2025. This has to deal with accidents and other behaviors that go on with this sort of thing. So yeah, we're #1. So there you have it. It doesn't mention anything here about getting out of the way with bicycles, but that's another thing that causes road rage in the state of Arkansas, particularly in the I don't know about the rest of you, but in the northwest corner of the state. It's
particularly in this chair over here that causes it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Although the first time I ever saw a bicyclist on the street parallel to a bike path was in Fort Smith. And it blew my mind. I'm like, go over there.
Yeah, get over there.
Go over there.
Yeah.
They built it for you.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Use it.
It blew my mind.
Well, and they want to be treated as motorists, but who do you see run red lights all the time?
All the time. You can't honk at them.
No.
You can't yell at them.
No.
Ugh.
Bentonville is the worst, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
For that.
Yeah.
Well, they've got the parking deck that only allows bikes in it, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, I think one floor one level, just bikes.
Yeah. I don't know. Someone's got a very loud car outside. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Put a muffler on, man. Brian out left. We're all very impressed.
It's probably one of the Louisiana people that are here.
Yeah, they don't have any kind of muffler or anything like that.
No.
Iowa man texting in here, Lewis Automotive Group hotline. My wife definitely accounts for 10% of the middle fingers given in the state on the roads. Okay, there you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Rod says you call them drivers. I call them squirrels. Sheldon in Farmington, if people would learn how to freaking drive around here, then we wouldn't have any road rage. Yeah. What do we do about
agree.
that?
Yeah.
Like, because no one's going to go to school. How do we improve this? How do we get, hey, listen, if you're on the freeway, don't go 40 miles an hour. Go minimum 60.
Maybe every year when you renew your tags, there's a 30-minute video that you have to watch to teach 3-lane interstate etiquette.
And then the other thing, I mean, the video is a nice idea, but you got to remember, there are people with temporary tags that are a year old out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see those.
They're not going to watch no video.
Yeah, I've seen those all the time.
They're not even going to the place to get tags.
Right.
For crying out loud.
Yeah. If they have tags.
That's right. Yes, true.
But see, I'm old enough to remember when I first started driving, you had to have a state inspection.
Yes,
on your
that's right. See,
vehicle
that
before
just
you could get
that
your...
ended right before I started driving. I never had to go through any of that. But I remember they got revenue out of that.
Right.
Yeah, they would charge or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was like $20.
And I remember my dad saying, "Well, they're going to get that revenue somewhere else. They're not just going to give the money away for not doing inspections anymore."
Right.
Does Texas still do them? Texas did them for a really long
think
time.
they still do. I think you still have to have one in Texas.
Yeah. Road rage stats rise with every new roundabout, according to Mr. Pibb. Again, I am in the minority here. I am pro roundabout. It's better than a stoplight that doesn't work correctly every single. You're always moving.
Yeah.
You may not be just going in a circle, but at least you're always moving.
First roundabout I ever saw, I was in Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
First sales trip. I was 25, 26 years old. And somehow I ended up in the inside lane of DuPont Circle. And it was like the European vacation scene where, hey, Big Ben Parliament, and it goes from daylight to dark.
Yeah.
So I finally got to the point was like, it's a rental. I took out the insurance. If I get wiped out, I get wiped out. So I just went 3 lanes across.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
This texter goes from Weddington to Walmart HQ 5 days a week for 5 years. This texter writes, I firmly believe we shouldn't give everyone a driver's license. That would help out.
I believe it. I think at some point you should have to retest.
Mitchell in Fort Smith said, bleep you to a guy on a bike today. All right. Very timely.
That's good.
There you go. All right, more coming up here. Ruscin and Zach, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group hotline here. Gucci Road Greg in for Zach. Another couple hours to go on this Friday, the last Friday of June, the first Friday of summer. Ruscin and Zach, stay where you are.
Happy Friday, friends. I'm Brandon Evans. The weekend has arrived. Here's some of what we're covering tonight on 4029 News. We have an exclusive update on a tragic story of heroism. A deputy was burned trying to save a woman in a dire house fire, even going back in a second time despite the flames and smoke. Only on 4029, our Brett Rains spoke to the victim's sister. In other news, the annual NWA Trans March and Rally is happening this evening. Tia Green gives us a look at this year's celebration. And just a reminder, the annual Pride Parade is also happening Saturday in Fayetteville. If you're planning to be out on Beaver Lake this weekend, one beach is currently closed due to E. coli. And finally, the annual celebration of life for fallen Pea Ridge police officer Kevin Apple has been postponed due to the threat of rain and thunderstorms tonight. Apple was killed in the line of duty in 2021. We'll let you know when a new date has been announced. For everything else, including your Get Ready weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Dean Rollins for Superior Ford in Siloam Springs. Nobody sells a new Ford for less.
Now get $10,000 off MSRP on select new 2026 Ford Super Duty in stock, and we've got $10,000 off the all-new 2026 Ford Escape. Nobody sells a new Ford for less. Shop us first and online at superiorfordnwa.com.
Come see us in Siloam Springs. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
With approved credit, see dealer for details.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Are you heavy hitters tired of being stuck in a slump? Step up to the plate and let my team and me give you that golden spikes finish you've been dreaming of. Our stylists have a golden glove touch that'll never leave you in a slump. Whether you need a quick trim or a grand slam makeover, we'll help you round the bases in style. And here's the best part. Once we've knocked your look out of the park, we're sliding into home with a free ice cold beer or root beer just for you. Don't get caught looking, slugger. Swing by and see us today where the drinks are cold and the cuts are a home run. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Joint pain is awful when you're the person who's fighting through it, but I bet you aren't the only one affected by it. Maybe you love someone who struggles with joint pain. You see it. You see what they don't say. You see what they've slowly stopped doing. It's July. The days are long. It's time to be outside, moving, playing, and living, and you're sitting it out. Hi, it's Tommy Kraft. Let's talk about getting that life back. Because at QC Kinetics, that's what's happening every day. People who were stuck in that cycle of pain in their hips, knees, shoulders, and back, they're finally stepping out of it with regenerative treatments done right here in the office with no surgery, no long recovery, or putting life on hold. Just real relief, the inflammation eases, and the pain lets go. We hear it all the time, not just from patients, but from the people around them. QC Kinetics offers a free consultation to see if you're a candidate. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics in Northwest Arkansas.
Bob Dylan in person. One night only. Friday, July 3rd, Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas. Bob Dylan. Plus Lucinda Williams and her band and the John Doe Folk Trio. Get tickets now at walmartamp.com. Bob Dylan live, plus Lucinda Williams and her band, and the John Doe Folk Trio. Show starts promptly at 7 p.m.
You know, if you're looking for a great spot to grab lunch during the week or host a lunch meeting that actually feels like a win, I've got a place for you. It's Flyway Brewing Company in Fayetteville. Fresh brewed craft beer, a fantastic weekday lunch menu, and plenty of space that's perfect for meeting with clients, co-workers, or friends. And when the work's done, settle in and catch the game on their huge TV screens. Great food, fresh beer, all the action. Flyway Brewing Company in Fayetteville on Zion Road. Your new go-to for lunch meetings and game day.
The Arkansas Department of Transportation reminds you there is zero tolerance for handheld devices in highway construction zones, which are hands-free by law. And always slow down when you see orange barrels. Help us keep road workers and drivers safe. We all want to get home at the end of the day. Just remember, slow down, phone down. It only takes a second to change your life or someone else's. This message from the Arkansas Department of Transportation, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and this station.
Celebrate America's 250th anniversary with Ruscin and Zach live Thursday at Sterling Bank in Fayetteville. Join us live from 2 to 6 p.m. for a fun-filled block party featuring KDK Chicken and Waffles, great giveaways, and plenty of patriotic fun for the whole family. The block party runs from 4 to 6 p.m., so come celebrate America, enjoy some great food, and hang out with the ESPN Arkansas crew. Ruscin and Zach live Thursday from 2 to 6 at Sterling Bank in Fayetteville. Don't miss it.
KAKS Goshen, KHTL Fort Smith Fayetteville, ESPN Arkansas, now at 93.7 FM. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Start right now.
All right, we're back here on Ruskin and Zach, a Friday edition. And there's no rules around here anyway, so there's really not any rules on Friday. here on Ruscin and Zach. Gucci Row Greg sitting in for Zach, who was in California or on his way there or something like that. So that's what we've got here for the next couple of hours. 877-377-6963. Text in, call in, whatever you want to do. I just saw this come in to my email in the last couple of minutes. Can you guess, Greg? The figures are out. Sportico's done an article on this. Can you guess over the last 5 years how much the NCAA has spent on legal fees, defending in court all these different cases, whatever the case may be, in 5 years?
5 years, $10 million.
Oh, no. According to the latest tax return, the 5-year total on legal counsel for the NCAA, $292.6 million.
Wow.
$63.5 million last fiscal year, which ended in August of 2025. So
wow,
that's why they got to expand March Madness.
Yeah,
they're $300 million lighter because of all the court cases.
Yeah,
and
that
everything.
and the football playoff.
Yeah,
that's why they're expanding everything.
Exactly.
What's amazing though is that's a lot of money, but you don't hear a lot about like high profile cases. So there must be like a lot of nitpicky stuff out there that don't make ESPN or
like not like the Sorsby thing.
Yeah,
like
I mean
other
that
stuff,
one everybody's heard about that one,
right?
but-
Exactly. Yeah. Or you hear about the big one that that started all this when you talk about the O'Bannon thing, which was kind of sort of in that I think 5-year window because 2021's when that wrapped up here. But almost $300 million in legal fees by the NCAA, and it's not stopping anytime soon. I think there are a lot of people that are hopeful that this new 5-year thing will slow this down, but they're already being challenged in Ohio because the kids that graduated in 2022 are like, well, what do we do? We got shafted out of a year here or something like that. So I don't know. I mean, the answer is simple. Make it like the NFL, but they just don't want to do that for whatever reason.
Yeah, I always hear, they don't want to make them employees of the university. They don't want to, have a collective bargaining agreement. But you've got to do something.
But all the sports that are A, popular, and B, sane have those things.
Yes, exactly.
It's all collectively bargained. If you want, you want multiple year deals, you want to prevent tampering. Like, these are all things that have been dealt with already in professional sports,
right?
With all the different, language and contracts and everything that they have here. But yeah, they just don't want to ring that bell for whatever reason, and it would provide a lot of stability.
I'd like to know how many of those cases they've won because you
Not
don't
very
hear.
many.
I was going to say you don't hear very many, so they're not getting a good, return on their investment for all these legal fees because they still lose.
No. It's just that they don't win very often here.
And I'm sure their attorneys aren't some guy in a strip mall in Indianapolis.
They're not a guy advertising on a bus bench.
No, those are not the NCAA
or a billboard.
attorneys.
Yeah, no, they're in those big tall buildings. with lots of glass and steel.
Exactly,
exactly, something like that. But yeah, that's crazy to me, and it's still there's. In spite of this thing this year this week with the 5-year and they're getting rid of red shirts and all that, and there's just no way of knowing when will they find the loophole on that and start to exploit that. But it does seem like progress to me that we've gotten away from this seemed to be completely arbitrary waiver system.
Yeah,
where it was like, well, my grandma is ill. Can I get a waiver? You don't even have a grandma in that town or whatever. But sure, we'll let it through.
Yeah.
Or we won't let it through for this team or whatever.
Was it last year in basketball? You had two guys that had the same situation. One got the waiver, one didn't.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
exactly.
How do you pick that?
Yeah. Does it come down to a coin flip? Like what are they looking at? What
Or
are they?
maybe we're only given 5 waivers this week, and you're the 6th guy, so you don't get one.
Right, exactly. You just happen to be the 6th person in line, so we're shutting you out.
Yeah, sorry, we're out of waivers this week. Try again later.
Right. It's just So I do like that there may be some progress made there. Another thing I like that they've done this week is there's no more of this, like North Dakota State's moving up to FBS. They don't have to wait an arbitrary amount of time to go to a bowl game. If they qualify, they can go to a bowl game in 2026.
I do like
I never
that.
liked that whole waiting, in purgatory period while you.
Well, yeah, because I ran into that my freshman year at the university was 92, so we had just left the Southwest Conference and started the SEC, so we weren't bowl eligible for 2 years.
Yeah.
So
but they're not.
We still got to play a SEC schedule, but we couldn't win the league and we couldn't go to a bowl game.
Right.
It didn't make any sense.
Yeah. Sports Bob texting in here, Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Remember, no win, no fee. Yeah, that's that's true.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, but earlier I was thinking if you remember, the NBA had "I love this game," and you had all these different. The slogan for college football is "Billable hours remain undefeated." That's the only constant is that we'll see you in court.
When's the first time you see a stadium sponsored by a law firm?
Yeah, well, I mean the
naming rights.
They've got the cash to do it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you'll get free consultations.
That's right. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Community America tote bags we're all going to get. I got to figure we're going to get something for.
And didn't
showing
somebody
up,
say
right?
they had Razorback toasters now?
Do they really?
That's what I think I heard that. I'd
Well,
like to have a Razorback toaster.
I didn't know they still gave away toasters at credit unions or banks.
Yeah,
or
I didn't either.
Places like that.
I'd take a Razorback waffle iron.
Yeah,
seen those?
I've seen those. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No.
Yeah, I like a good waffle.
I'm a big fan of the waffle.
You like the waffle
I love
over
it.
the? Now, do you put powdered sugar on it or no?
No,
me either.
No,
Syrup and butter.
Yeah.
Unless it's an Eggo waffle, and my wife and I have our biggest disagreement about this, because on an Eggo waffle, I will go syrup and peanut butter.
Yeah,
and she thinks it's a crime. It's still syrup and butter on an Eggo waffle.
If my mom eats anything with syrup on it, it has peanut butter on it.
Right.
Pancakes, waffles. Yeah, I mean,
no.
Instead of butter, she uses peanut butter.
Okay. But that's only at home. If I'm like over here at the counter having a waffle, I'm gonna have butter and syrup. That's it.
Yeah.
Not peanut butter.
Yeah.
Plus, in public, when you ask for peanut butter, like you get those weird. Like they don't bring you the jar of Jif.
No,
it's
you don't.
It's that weird thing, and it's not good peanut butter.
Yeah,
sometimes.
and it's like pourable, so you don't.
Yeah,
it's like it's been melted 5 or 6 times, and it's not
right.
good.
That's right. Yeah, it's bizarre. Let's see here. There's a grocery store that has Razorback Keurigs. Okay,
really?
Oh,
Okay.
Doing some licensing there. That's good.
Yeah.
Clorox wants to give us his Razorback Jello molds. Okay,
Nice. We could have Jello shots.
we could. Yeah.
I never enjoyed those.
You never did?
No.
Did you see Barry Switzer talking about taking Jello shots the other day at the College World Series?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, at
Rocco's? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
him.
He was like he was okay with it.
Yeah.
He was like it was after the win. Some internet reporter was talking to him on camera, and he's like, "Yeah, it was all right." And they were like, "Well, so are you going to go party after the game?" He's like, "No, I'm going home." Going home.
That's good.
Even Barry Switzer,
Yeah.
has hit the age where he can't party all night. At 88,
Yeah.
it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I got to go home.
Yeah. If
gotta
somebody
go
wants to give me grief, I'll just tell them, "Hey, I'm following in Barry Switzer's footsteps." Gotta
That's
go
right.
home.
Yeah. Got to go home. That's exactly right. Let's see here. Gavin texted in here. His sister used to only eat pancakes or waffles with chocolate syrup. Well, you just put the Hershey's on there?
Eesh.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. We didn't talk about this a lot, but I told Alyssa earlier, I believe chocolate is better in a pair than standing alone. I don't like chocolate by itself.
I'm the exact same way.
Like Reese's Cups.
Yes.
Chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Like I will put chocolate on ice
Yeah.
cream, but just chocolate ice cream, not my
I don't
favorite.
want a Hershey bar.
No,
don't.
I've
do
had
not like
Hershey bars. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is just not as good as I thought it would
Yeah,
be.
it's too much.
Yeah, exactly. And any other candy bar, when you talk about Snickers, all that stuff on the
Mhm.
inside, and
Yeah.
chocolate on, like it's
Yeah.
it's better in a group.
I believe you're absolutely right.
Better in a group
I'm
than,
not a
than
chocolate
on a
person.
solo. The only exception, a Hershey's Kiss, solo.
Yeah.
That's okay, but it's just a little bit. It's
Yeah.
just a little bit.
And I can maybe 1 or 2 every 6 months.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
not that many. We
can't
used to
even
only
do
have them at Christmas. My
Oh,
mom
yeah.
would put some out for Christmas. That's the only
Yeah,
time we
they'd
would
come
have
in the red and
Red,
green
yep.
and silver.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
Silver wrapper.
Great commercial too.
Yeah,
where
they
they're
sounded
playing
like
the
the bell.
bells. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Good stuff.
They still play that one. They don't play the one where Peter comes home and makes the Folgers coffee and wakes everybody up with
Yeah.
the smell. They don't make that one anymore.
No.
And they don't play the one anymore where the snowman comes inside and eats Campbell's soup and becomes the kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they don't do
remember
that one anymore.
That was a good one too. Always a good one
They
too.
don't do that one. Oh, and s'mores. Chocolate.
Gotta have the
graham cracker marshmallow. You
Yeah.
got it. It's chocolate alone is.
I know there's been previous people on this show that did not believe that chocolate was a part of that.
That is incorrect.
It is.
It is
Very
a
incorrect.
key ingredient. Every ingredient has a job.
Yes.
In the s'more.
Yes.
The 3 ingredients.
Yes.
And-
Only 3.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right.
But then again, the 3 can be different because I have had the s'more using the Reese's instead of just the
Hershey
the
bar.
Hershey bar.
Oh wow! So there's peanut butter in there too. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
It changes it.
Yeah. For the better or not so much?
Much better.
Okay.
But of course, I like Reese's. I mean, I like the chocolate peanut butter.
You know, we were talking about this yesterday in our house. The Reese's in holiday shapes are better than the circular peanut
I
butter
believe
cups.
it.
Like
Yeah.
the bunny,
the
trees,
the Santa Claus head.
I think they do a pumpkin for Halloween,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
They're
The-
better.
The egg, though.
The
is-
eggs are, that's what I was about to say. The eggs are
egg
amazing.
Is unbelievable.
Egg is great.
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, well, I always buy like 4 bags, and it's,
Yes.
you know, like August, and I'm still eating Easter egg, Reese's.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they are
As
absolutely
phenomenal as the and look, I got them right here.
Yeah, yeah.
I
The
mean,
unwrapped
and
mini.
these are great.
Yes.
But in holiday shapes, they're better somehow. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, they really are.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. For those of you on the radio, I held up my bag of Reese's Minis.
Yeah.
To the camera, so you didn't see that on the radio, obviously. But that's what was going on there to clue you all in. All right. Ruscin and Zach here, 877-377-6963. Tim has chimed in. The holiday shapes have more surface area and therefore more chocolate. They also seem like gooier.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I
not
mean?
as, like,
Yeah.
not really crunchy, but just
Yes.
not as
Yeah.
thick, maybe.
Good. That's good. I hope with all this food dye changing, they're not changing the Reese's products at all.
Yeah, please don't.
I hope they don't. I hope they leave them alone.
I've already had to go through that in my lifetime because I think when I was a kid there was no red M&Ms because
Right.
of the red dye.
Right.
But I think they've brought them back, right?
I think so, yeah. But now they're getting rid of like blue and brown M&Ms or something
Yeah,
like that. I don't
the
know.
blue
what,
now.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's like they pick a color every 5 or 6 years just to get mad at.
Yeah. Or the rock stars like I don't want any blue M&Ms in my dressing room.
Yeah, wasn't it Van Halen that used to do that?
Yeah, that was.
And they said they didn't care about the. I saw an interview with David Lee Roth, and he said we didn't care about the M&Ms, but that was a way for us to see if they read our writer or not.
Yeah.
Because they only wanted brown M&Ms.
Yeah. Oh, that I see. Yeah.
So if they walked
It was
in
a
and
test.
there was a bowl of M&Ms and it was all the colors, they knew that the venue didn't read the writer.
Yeah. Kevin in Alma is clearly a younger man. The best Christmas commercial is where the M&Ms make Santa faint. No. The best Christmas commercial is holiday greetings from Budweiser. That's
Yes.
the best
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
Clydesdales,
with the
and the
Clydesdales.
people singing the da 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 da.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
Yep.
And then the runner-up would be the kid with the soup, or what's the other one? The kiss, the Hershey's Kisses bells, and yeah.
I do like the one though that's the I think it's a Chevy commercial where the woman or the guy gets the lady the puppy, and it's like
Yes,
running
and
through the
she gets
snow.
him a
And she gets him
$70,000 truck.
and he's like hugging the truck hood. I'm like, man, I don't know who got the better end of this deal, because
Yeah,
the guy's going to end up taking care of the dog.
That is completely aspirational, because what kind of couple would survive? You got her a dog, and she got you a $80,000 sports utility vehicle. Like,
Yeah.
that is not even.
Yeah, and she's acting excited about
That's
it.
right. Yeah.
She may be excited because the camera's on, but the minute the camera goes off, they're going to get in that truck and she's going to go, really, a dog?
You got me a dog? I got you this?
Yeah.
I got you a Denali, and you got me a dog?
Yeah,
What's going
the
on
seat
here?
warmer's on, your butt's warm. And I have a dog that I'm going to have to clean up after when we get home. This isn't right. There better be a diamond ring around his neck or something.
Yeah,
on his
that's right.
collar.
Or hidden in this glove compartment of this car. One or
That's
the other.
exactly right.
Come on, man. All right, well, I always think about that when I see that, and I always forget to bring it up. That commercial with the dog and then the SUV coming through the snow.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back here in a minute on Ruscin and Zach. Gucci Row Greg filling in for Zach today. 877-377-6963. Cart Path Social has new membership options available to you. And they've got all their details on cartpathsocial.com. We're talking great options for indoor golf because sometimes it's just way too hot and nasty out there, or it rains, or it's too cold in the winter. They're the place to be. Whether you're a scratch golfer or a hacker, they're open 7 days a week, rain or shine. Practice your game, play around with your friends. BYOB establishments. Good time at Cart Path Social, 122 Grant Place in Lowell, across from Atwoods. CartPathSocial.com online. Great intel there. You can even book online, CartPathSocial.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
How do you think the recruits going to feel if there's a radio show that's just slamming our program?
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell's Lutz boxes are curated to perfection. The refined $5 box, opulent $7 box, and the abundance of the $9 box, featuring the fajita street chalupas with boldly seasoned peppers and onions. Each delivers a satisfying symphony of flavors, but all that Lutz might go to your head.
Monsieur, check please.
You already paid. That's literally your receipt.
I wanna hear.
Try Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lutz boxes.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started. Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
If your Razorback closet needs an upgrade, the University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you are looking for, only at Roback.com. They have brand new Arkansas hoodies and polos that are selling fast. Go to Roback.com to check out their new apparel. That's Roback.com, RHOBACK.com. Use the code RUSH26 for 20% off your first order. Roback, where action meets comfort.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E from Woodland. Think about it.
Hello, this is Sebastian County Assessor Zach Johnson here to remind you to assess your personal property by May 31st to avoid late penalty. You can do this in person at one of our 3 locations, over the phone, or online by going to www.countyservice.net. I would also like to remind any current homeowners or any individuals buying their homes on contract to contact our office and check on your eligibility for the homestead tax credit. Contact us today to see if you qualify. The homestead tax credit could save you up to $600 off your tax bill.
So I had pain in my feet for a good 20 years.
It felt like I was standing on marbles.
Something wasn't working with my feet. Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
If your feet aren't comfortable, the rest of the body suffers.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
You put in the arch supports. To me, it was almost miraculous.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
I can run, I can walk. This is not something that you could solve online.
Reclaim the good life with the free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
Tommy Kraft here. What a
Real estate group. With over $1 billion in real estate sold, Terra's team knows how to make the process simple, successful, and even enjoyable. They can provide you with a cash offer in 72 hours, or you can use Terra's high-octane marketing and sell your home for thousands over asking. When it's time to buy or sell, trust a team that delivers results. Go to LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD. On the road to the game or anywhere life takes you, accidents don't take a timeout. From fender benders to hail damage, you need a repair team you can trust. Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body has been family owned for over 40 years and proudly holds an iCar Gold Class certification, ranking them in the top 15% of collision repair shops nationwide. From dents and dings to hail damage repair, their expert technicians will have your car looking like new. Schedule your estimate today. Go to CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Early detection saves lives. I'm Dr. Gwendolyn Bryant Smith. At the UAMS Breast Center, we use advanced mammography with same-day results for both screening and diagnostic studies.
I'm Dr. Rhonda Henry Tillman. Understanding breast health is your first step to early detection.
Make yourself a priority and schedule your mammogram.
Call 501-526-6100 and let's paint Arkansas pink.
Sponsored by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and UAMS.
Pros, save more on what you need to get the job done right now at Lowe's. Get 15% off select custom entry and interior doors. Plus, save $80 on the DeWalt 20-volt Max 2-tool combo kit, now just $169. And at the Lowe's Pro Desk, bring us your materials list and get a quote in minutes. Handwritten, a photo, or even a sticky note is all you need. Keep your jobs moving faster and on budget at Lowe's. Valid through 7/8 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
No one does happy hour like Twin Peaks. From tequila cocktails to top shelf spirits to handcrafted whiskey drinks and 29-degree drafts. There's something for everyone. Grab a seat and raise a glass at Twin Peaks and Rogers.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
425 now on Ruscin and Zach, 877-377-6963. Rod texting in Lewis Automotive Group hotline. If I give my wife a dog for a present, it better be sitting inside a BMW X5. That's a good point.
Yeah, very good point.
What about the one where there's 2 cars and the woman chooses the truck instead?
Yes, I forgot about that one.
Where are these people spending $180,000 on vehicles for Christmas?
One, how do you keep that away from your significant other?
I don't know.
You know, I mean, hey, I bought you 100.
Shout out to the salesman who got a hell of a commission.
Yeah,
though.
no
That's pretty
kidding.
good. You sold 2 of them? All right. Good
Yeah.
for you, man.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to him.
That's right. Yeah. His kids are having a good Christmas. Yeah, that's the other one. The 2 giant vehicles in the driveway. I'm like, oh, where does this fantasy world exist? I don't know.
Yeah, pick one.
Maybe this is Cody Campbell, fantasy world, the billionaire, who, by the way, somebody texted in earlier, Greg, and I lost it in the shuffle, but apparently he sold 2 big petroleum companies and is a billionaire at the age of like 46. That's his deal.
Wow.
So he doesn't do much except
doesn't sound like it.
Throw money at Texas Tech and try and get the gambling quarterback eligible
I was
out there.
going to say, I wonder if he's got a DraftKings account.
I don't know. Maybe that's how they met. Is
that could be.
I don't know. Some sort of chat feature or something like that. Let's see here. Doc from Omaha. Gucci Rogue Greg is an imposter. I saw him in the nosebleed section at the NBA draft in Brooklyn the other day.
Nah, that wasn't me.
No,
Sorry.
you were not in that club.
I was not.
In the 15 or 16 people that got to go to the NBA draft?
I was not included in that.
You were not in that, no.
No.
Your counterpart on the other side of Gucci Row, on the other side of the scores table was there, but not you.
Boots was there.
Yeah,
He's more likely to be calling the names.
Me?
Who is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. My head's not as shiny as Adam Silver's is, though. That's why those guys put hats on when they get up there. They're shielding the glare off.
Yeah, they don't want to hurt their eyes.
Yeah.
Well, seeing's the most important thing. You got to be careful with all that stuff there.
Yeah. That's
right. That's for sure. I do want to talk about the thing that Dave said yesterday, because I know obviously I see you a lot at baseball, and this team clearly was. I mean, it was if college sports is as simple as if you're not good, you're underfunded, then, and if you're okay at a place like Arkansas, you're underfunded. They were definitely underfunded this past year. If you look at what product was on the field, I mean,
Right.
it was the worst infield maybe Dave's ever had.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And not enough obviously with the pitching side of things, and it seemed he was frustrated throughout the year, but didn't want to say much. Although when he did say, TJ Pompey needs to get his eyes checked, that was pretty funny. I did enjoy that.
Yeah.
But yesterday, he was talking about how like we're doing this because now we're funded.
Right.
So that was it was pretty eye opening, I think, for a lot of people, I guess.
I think it really was, and back in the old days when I was in school and when you were in school, as a college baseball coach, you were fighting the MLB draft.
Yes.
Because you would go get a kid, say, yeah, I'm coming. Well, then, a Brave scout would walk in and sign him a check for $750,000, and he's going to go play, double-A ball for 30 years or whatever.
Yeah. And you weren't getting it.
And you weren't getting it, yeah. But nowadays you're fighting the high school draft, but you're also fighting the transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's really challenging for those guys to be able to go out and build a roster because, how many second basemen do you want to carry?
Right. And so much of the success here, like you can kind of break it down by era, right?
Yeah.
Like you've got the the first wave, then you've got like the Dallas Keuchel kind of that kind of era in 2009 where they went. And then you've got the the Benintendi and the Kerstad.
Yep.
But now you're right, with retention being like really kind of difficult to see. Like it's kind of just like one shot deals every now and then, and you gotta just kind of figure out what you have on the fly. You don't have any kind of consistency year to year, right?
And as hard as it was with the high school kids, what was it? If you signed with a college, you had to play 2 years. If you didn't go straight out of high school to the pros.
2 or 3 years.
2
I
or
think
3
it was.
years.
Yeah.
Which, okay, so you get a guy, so he's going to be there for 3 years.
Right.
So you're developing a player.
Right.
With NIL, you have no idea.
Yeah.
With the transfer portal.
Yeah, because if he doesn't play, he can go play somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's really hard. Those guys, it's really challenging for those guys to do it. But, the way he's done it over the years, I think, so he had a down year. Look at his overall scope of work.
Yeah.
No,
it was a down year where they still made the tournament, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, everybody's griping, oh, we had a horrible year. We made it to the super regionals.
Well, yeah.
How many teams had a great year and didn't make it that far?
Well, they made it to the regionals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Cut the guy a break. Give him one out of what's he been here, 26 years or
something like that. Yeah, a long time. They've had 2 coaches since 1970.
Yeah.
Think about that.
That's amazing.
Think about that.
Yeah.
In most of our lifetime, they've had 2 coaches.
Yeah.
That's
and they
crazy to think about.
practiced at the fairgrounds.
They played at the fairgrounds for a
played at
while.
the
Yeah,
fairgrounds
right. Before George Cole Field and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's but like the end of the year, Dave Presser is the best one because he just all secrets are, and you find out, well, this guy, has been dealing with this for so long,
right,
and we
right.
played him anyway, and then this, and they're not excuses. They're like, this is what was happening,
right?
But these are the things I can't really talk about for competitive reasons during the season. You're like, okay, got it, understand,
yeah.
But
it's what a year-end presser's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's always the best one.
Yeah.
Of all the sports,
yes.
It's always the must-attend one is that one.
Right.
And again, yesterday, it's like, we got resources now. That's why they've had some of the haul that they've had. Now, the thing about the portal, a couple years ago, they had a lot of hits in this thing. And just because you sign them, it doesn't mean it's all going to work out. The SEC is a tough league.
Yeah.
The pitching and everything, that's real. So can you adjust? Can you adjust quickly?
Right.
And, because, these are real dudes. These are left-handers throwing mid-90s. Like, this is not playtime here and in some of these other conferences that you see. So,
well, I mean,
can you handle it?
Yeah, I mean, you've heard people say, and I think you've even heard Bubba say it, sometimes some of these SEC arms are better than AA.
Sometimes, yeah, they are.
So
they are.
So a guy doesn't pan out, well, he's probably not going to make it as a minor leaguer either because we've got better arms than AA or some AAA. So
the other difference is, and I've always liked that they don't hide this. Like, this isn't a school where nobody cares. Like, there's pressure here.
Oh yeah,
and you have to be built for that. Some guys aren't,
right,
and some are, and
right.
they thrive on that situation. So
yeah,
that's another thing that you get used to is like if you lose a weekend series or have a draw in a 4-game weekend series with Stetson, you're going to hear about it.
Oh
here.
yeah,
you
absolutely.
can't hide like it at some other place where there's one AM station carrying the baseball games and no one really pays attention in March. You know what I mean? So you can't hide here, and that's different.
Well,
and
on the other side of that too is Dave's up front about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, he's not one. Well, this happened. We weren't, great this weekend. He's like, yeah, we played horrible. We were just,
And on the recruiting,
yeah,
he's up front. It's like we want to play in a College World Series,
right?
And if that bothers you,
yeah,
let's just stop right now.
Yeah.
But if you want that kind of pressure and that kind of responsibility,
yeah,
let's keep going.
You're not going to be a bit player.
Right.
You're going to be expected to be in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
You may play a midweek game and then play all weekend too.
Mm-hmm.
Can you handle that?
Yeah, exactly.
And some guys can't.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And then sometimes you find out that they can't sort of, after they're here.
Right.
And then you got to manage that situation.
Sure.
And maybe some of that happened this past year.
Right.
Okay. It's 4:34 here on Ruscin and Zach. 877-377-6963 is how you can get in here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. So interesting stuff from Dave Van Horn with his press conference update yesterday on portal season and wrapping up the year and all that sort of stuff. Pretty good stuff there. All right, we'll be back in a minute and continue. We'll have the drive home and all that stuff here with Gucci Row Greg filling in for Zach today. Bet Saracen is where you want to be throughout this, how do we say this, giant soccer tournament that's going on right now. They've got everything you need on the Bet Saracen app. More and more football stuff's going to be popping up as we get closer and closer to football season, and you have to be on the Bet Saracen app during football season. It is the best. And they've got it there. And remember, they're still loyal to Arkansas. This is an Arkansas group with Bet Saracen, not influenced by these big national brands. It's still here in Arkansas with Bet Saracen, Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. Go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen, or go to betsaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or head to betsaracen.com.
Despite your best efforts, they're still here. Live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. This isn't background noise. This is Ruscin and Zach.
JJ Andrews with us, 2026 Arkansas commit here on the Morning Rush. What is it like as a player to step foot in Bud Walton and knowing that just under a year you're getting a chance to play in one of the best arenas in college basketball?
It's awesome. I love hearing them call the Hogs. I've always dreamed of the moment since I was a kid. During this process, I never knew where I was really going to land at. But now that I know I'm playing for the Hogs, it's one of the greatest feelings in the world.
Don't miss a Morning Rush with Ty Richardson and Tommy Kraft. Weekdays from 9 to 11.
Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful. Not when you work with Tara Limbird and the Limbird Real Estate Group.
With over $1 billion in real estate sold, Terra's team knows how to make the process simple, successful, and even enjoyable. They can provide you with a cash offer in 72 hours, or you can use Terra's high-octane marketing and sell your home for thousands over asking. When it's time to buy or sell, trust a team that delivers results. Go to LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Get ready for a Northwest Arkansas tradition. The 82nd annual Rodeo of the Ozarks rides into Parsons Stadium in Springdale June 24th through the 27th. Recently named one of the top 5 large outdoor rodeos in America, you'll see top cowboys, cowgirls, and world-class rodeo stock compete nightly. Gates open at 6. Action starts at 7:30. Don't miss 15-time PRCA Specialty Act of the Year, the One-Armed Bandit, plus rodeo clown Sean Boom Boom Thompson. And Saturday night features a huge fireworks show after the rodeo. Get your tickets now at rodeooftheozarks.org.
I think one of the things that patients don't realize is that when they get a joint replacement, that's not a lifetime treatment option. And they're probably, if they are a younger patient, signing up for multiple surgeries down the road.
As a physician and medical director for QC Kinetics, Dr. Caravelli's seen a pattern of trending joint pain. Prolonged medication, steroids, then surgery, possibly another surgery.
So a lot of our patients are trying to avoid or put off surgery, and this is the treatment that can help them do that.
QC Kinetics extracts your body's healing substances, concentrates them back into your aching joints to help heal and restore those areas, providing lasting relief.
Oh, I love being able to tell my patients, before we do this surgery, let's try another option. Let's see if this is right for you, because now they might not have to have surgery at all.
Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Get a new GMC Sierra truck only at Superior Buick GMC. The 2026 Sierra 1500 is 0% APR for 60 months and 2.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until after Labor Day. The 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevation Crew Cab 4-wheel drive V8 is $52,000. That's over $16,700 off MSRP. Shop Superior GMC NWA.com. We are professional grade, faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home with trusted craftsmen that can tackle over 1,100 different repairs and projects. From drywall to doors to carpentry, flooring, and everyday home fixes. They show up on time with an exact appointment because your time matters. And every job they do is backed by a full 1-year guarantee, giving you confidence long after the project is done. Call 479-FIX-MY-HOME or book anytime at acehandymanservices.com. Ace Handyman Services, your to-do list done. Say go Hogs when you call and get $25 off your first project.
Big news, Northwest Arkansas golfers. Golf USA has opened their second location in Rogers with everything you need to elevate your game. All the biggest names, King, Callaway, Titleist, TaylorMade, and Mizuno, plus exciting new vendors like Melon Headwear, Good Good, and Sunday Red. Come see what sets us apart with a professional repair center, Foresight and Putt View technology for fittings and the expertise to help you find the perfect fit. Visit Golf USA in Rogers or Fayetteville today. We are as golf as it gets at Golf USA.
So, whose idea was the fireworks?
It's time to celebrate 250 years of American freedom, and Super Sam's Fireworks is delivering fireworks to you. Go to supersamsfireworks.com. Place your order, and we bring the fireworks to you, saving you time and money. Order now because spots are filling fast. Need help? Free expert advice is available to help you plan the best show. Super selection, super savings, supersamsfireworks.com. We deliver.
Use the code SAM10 to save 10%.
Hi everyone, I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Partly sunny skies today in northwest Arkansas. A few spotty showers early on. Highs of the afternoon will be in the mid-80s. Tonight, more showers and occasional thunderstorms moving into the overnight hours. Tomorrow for Saturday, we'll likely see a few scattered showers early on. Then, partly cloudy skies. It'll be windy with a high of 88. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
We're back. Your drive home brought to you by the Stadium Shop in Fayetteville. Largest selection of Razorback gear and stuff and,
stuff for your man cave, your garage, your house, your office, whatever. Oh, they've got the most of it south of the North Pole right there. Robert Mann in the Stadium Shop. Shop on Razorback.com. You've been there. They
I
got
have
a lot
been
of great
there.
stuff. in
Yeah,
there.
they do.
Yeah.
They have a lot of great stuff.
Shop on Razorback.com or go see them out there next to Baum-Walker Stadium in Fayetteville at the Stadium Shop. Okay, we can get in here and let's get it going. 877-377-6963 is how you can text in here, call in here, whatever you want to do. Here on Ruscin and Zach with Gucci Road. Greg sitting in for Zach today. Ashton's here at the controls, and we're all ready to go here with the big weekend coming up here with all kinds of, I guess, exciting stuff going on, right? On a weekend?
Yeah.
It's finally going to stop raining, I think, maybe.
Hopefully. Got the rodeo going on.
Rodeo, the Ozarks in Springdale. That's right. Big deal. Parsons Stadium. So, yeah, lots of things happening. Next weekend, and I guess most of next week is when people will be blowing stuff up in their neighborhoods. So
that's always fun.
Is it?
Yes. Yeah.
You must not have dogs or or people that live with you that don't like loud noises.
I have the dogs, but we give them the pills.
Yeah.
The
we've got
anxiety medicine.
We've
or
got
whatever.
this new stuff that we have been using. It's like a gel that goes like inside their mouth.
Yeah.
And so far it works okay during storms.
Okay.
We're gonna see how it goes with fireworks because all the other stuff has not worked. Now, we have also caught a break because one of the dogs is losing her hearing.
Oh, okay. That's good.
But if she sees the other dog going nuts, she starts going nuts. So you have to kind of keep her where, like,
you just don't want to be left out.
Like the other morning, there was some thunder rumbling, but we call them the white dog and the beige dog because one is beige and one is white.
Yeah.
The white dog was curled up asleep, back to the other one, and not paying attention while she was kind of like, rustling through the pillows and stuff because of the thunder. And she wasn't bothered at all because she didn't see the other dog go crazy. And was like,
Yeah.
oh, I can go crazy now. And I'll start, knocking over stuff in my bathroom or, trying to jump off the bed and all that other stuff. So that's how you have to manage the situation over there.
Yeah.
Keep her, shielded from vision, I guess.
We live within earshot of Arvis Ballpark. So
every Friday's fun,
So I
right?
think our dog has kind of gotten a little used to it.
Yeah.
Doesn't
That's good.
startle it as much.
That's good. Let's see here. Melanie's on the phone here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Hi, Melanie. What's up?
Guys.
Hey.
Well, I had a question.
Okay.
You guys listen to the morning guys ever and what they're getting on about?
Sometimes. What did they say?
Oh, no, it's not what they said. They're trying to come up with a good fight song. And I can't ever call in the morning. I just can't. And I was questioning if anyone had ever mentioned the Chris Stapleton song, Arkansas. It's effing perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
I mean, how could you not even consider that as a good fight song?
Why
It's
can't
all
the-
Arkansas.
I know they play that on the sound system a lot. Why can't the band learn that?
They should.
I don't
could
know.
work.
It's a great one.
I mean, they
Yeah.
play War Pigs by Black
But
Sabbath.
I like Journey. I don't have a problem with Don't Stop Believing. That's a great one. But the Arkansas song is just, it's perfect. It's Arkansas.
Yeah.
At some point, Melanie, thanks for calling in there. We appreciate it. At some point, they're gonna figure this out. I think where like you have that organic song that everyone gets into, and it's like your thing,
right?
But you can't like copy someone else's
No,
thing.
no.
Like Duke has that techno song that they play at Cameron that everybody sings to,
Yeah.
and places do Mr. Brightside.
Well, you
or,
got Virginia Tech that does the Metallica song.
Yeah,
when
Inner
they run out,
Sandman.
the
Yeah,
Inner
yeah, yeah.
Sandman when they come
And
out.
West Virginia's having a moment with this Country Roads
Yeah.
deal. But Arkansas is going to find that thing. Arkansas by Chris Stapleton, not really a sing-along kind of song.
Yeah.
Honestly. And, of course, everybody's done Sweet Caroline for years and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
They're, I just feel like they got to figure this out at some point because, Justin Moore said it best. It's like the funeral home of the SEC over there at Razorback Stadium. And again, it doesn't help when you play, a song about Julian Lennon's parents getting divorced in the fourth quarter of a ball game. It just doesn't help
As a
to do-
sing-along.
Yeah, exactly. That doesn't need to be the sing along. But like I think this is all going to come together where like maybe you see a pickup in intensity and competitiveness with football, and then you start to figure out the thing that the crowd gets into that you can do, and then it all kind of starts snowballing from there. But remember at Bud Walton when they tried to rip off the drum thing from the Chiefs?
Yeah.
And they were like, never do that again.
No,
that's not your
it
thing.
has nothing to do with a Razorback.
That's right. It's not your thing. Like,
why does the Razorback have a drum?
Right. Exactly.
Makes no sense.
Big Red's never played the drum.
No.
Why is he playing the drum now?
Yeah.
And it was so, but it's tricky to find that thing that's
Right.
your thing that is not ripped off from someone else.
Well, and it's so hard to change that stuff because
Mhm.
you've got, the stuff we've done now, we've done for, since I was in school there.
Mm-hmm.
But, at what point did you decide to change it and why do you change it?
Yeah. Right.
And it almost feels like it has to be like a natural thing. Like something happens.
Yeah.
And it happens and then you adopt it. You can't go looking for that.
No.
It just
Yeah.
doesn't
You
work.
have to kind of stumble into it, and people like it, and then it kind of snowballs.
Yeah, what do they
from
call them?
there.
Happy mistakes or something.
That's right.
like
Yeah,
that.
a happy accident.
Yeah, a happy accident.
Well, like
yeah.
this doesn't really involve like a sing along or making noise, but the beer hat thing is totally
that's awesome.
1,000% organic.
Absolutely.
Some fans noticed this obscure animation 20 some odd years ago on the scoreboard where all the bases had mugs of beer on it when they loaded the bases, and they started wearing the hats, and now everybody wears the hats.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's a totally
natural.
homegrown thing
Yes,
right there.
Yep, and it's built from scratch.
Yeah.
Nobody called or, put out an email that said, hey, wear your beer hat.
Right.
Or, it just happened.
It was the first video board, which was 2004, I think. It was real like a postage stamp video board.
The little bitty one, yeah.
And I was on the camera crew. And the great thing about the baseball, so I was on the camera crew in college. At basketball, you couldn't talk on the headsets because Bill Gray was listening.
Okay.
So you had a grown-up
Yeah.
listening, so you couldn't talk. On
Right.
baseball, it was just us, so we talked about everything on the headset during a game.
Yeah.
But but I remember they'd play around with the animations, and a guy put the beer thing on there, and then it caught on somehow, and now it's it's the thing that they're known for.
And there's so many subtle ones too at baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it goes 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. You have the
deuces.
Deuces.
Yeah, that's
the
right.
Cards come up.
That's right. Yes.
And
yes.
then I don't know if a lot of people notice this, but we've got the organist now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a real organist. Yeah.
When it ends up 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out,
Mm-hmm.
he plays the hook to Amber by 311.
That's what that is.
Yes. Have you not? Did you hear
I
that
get
he
it
would
now,
play
yeah.
it?
I've
But
noticed it, and now I know why.
And
yeah.
I figured that out this
Yeah.
year. I was like, why does he keep
Yeah.
playing this?
Right.
And then I just happened to notice it's 311, so he plays the Amber is the color of your energy.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep. I was like, man, this guy's sharp. I like the organist though.
Yeah.
I like the real organist, not
Yes.
the recorded organ music. I like
Right.
having the guy there.
Right. Yeah, there was some of that in Omaha where they I can't remember the song that they played, but it was on like a pitching change, and it was it was Roll with the Changes. So he'd go into the organ solo on Roll with the Changes
Yeah.
at the end of it. I'm like, oh, okay, I
See,
get it. New
that's good.
pitcher.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Of course, you know the famous story about that, right? In Omaha, the organist at a minor league game. So this was the Omaha Royals back then.
Okay.
He started playing Three Blind Mice, and the organist got thrown out of a game at Rosenblatt. Like I don't know,
that's
40 some odd
awesome.
years ago, the organist got thrown out. They threw the organist out at Rosenblatt
That's
of
awesome.
a AAA game.
I would love it. You should wear that as a badge of honor.
I'm sure the man did. He was he was also the College World Series organist for many years. So I'm sure that came up a time or two when he was telling stories.
If I was an organist, that would definitely be on my LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's
Just
right.
Thrown out.
I
of the
mean,
game.
where do organists practice their trade? Churches and baseball parks, right?
That's
That's
it.
about
I mean,
it, right?
That's the only place you really see an organist nowadays.
Yeah. That guy's had the Madison Square Garden gig for like 40 years.
Yeah.
And he plays the organ up there.
Yeah, and then
basketball and hockey. So
Yeah, I was going to say one of the hockey guys that's been around forever. Is it the Flyers?
maybe, yeah.
He's been around forever.
Because some of them still have an organ. It's not just all like
Right, yeah.
audio files
Yeah,
that you
right.
play. Like it's an actual someone at a keyboard doing that.
Well, and I like the guy that plays the organ at Baum is outside.
Yeah.
He's like got that little table outside
on that little perch there.
Yeah, on that little perch by where Bubba and them are at. So
yeah,
and I like the way he's figured out like you hear the walk up music, and then after the first pitch, he plays the walk up music again on the organ.
Yeah,
it's just weird stuff like that kind of makes it fun. You know?
Yeah, and it's all organic. Like nobody passes out a card and says, "Okay, all of you bring a bunch of flags."
Yeah.
Just start doing that.
Yeah.
All of you get hats that look like beer mugs.
Yeah.
Like you can't do it. That it's just got to totally.
Well, and you think somebody told the organist, hey, after the first pitch, go ahead and replay their walk-up music on the organ? No, it just happens.
I just think that the way baseball is marketed here is so much smarter than the way football and basketball are.
Yeah.
Like it's clever, the things that they do.
Yeah.
And it's just better.
And they don't make a huge deal out of it.
No,
it's just subtle. The ones that are there know. It's almost like you're in a club.
Right.
Because if you know type deal.
I remember this was right when we were starting, I think, this show, and people were upset because in the Supers, and this was when Arkansas was like, maybe they're coming off that year in 18 or something. They were really good, like top 5, top 2, whatever. And they were playing super regional games like in the daytime.
Yeah.
And Ole Miss was playing at night. And someone put on the video board something like whenever we play is prime time or something like that. Like little things like that they do. Maybe it was the super regional where they played Ole Miss. I can't even remember now, but I just remember that they weren't getting night games and they were like highly ranked, and they were miffed about that, and they were put something on the board that whenever we play is prime time.
Even the Wild Thing deal. I mean, how disrespectful is that to your opponent's pitcher? When he throws one, in the dirt or halfway
and it's
up.
just that sound at the beginning of Wild Thing.
It's just a little...
Yeah.
And you're thinking, man, that's rough.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy struck out the last 8 guys, and he throws one halfway up the backstop, and all of a sudden he's Wild Thing.
That's right.
That I don't know if that really fits, but it's funny.
It is funny. That's right. You have to be entertained. These are long games.
Yeah.
There's not a lot happening, so you got to... You got to entertain people. All right, we'll continue here. Gucci Road Greg is with us on Ruscin and Zach. The drive home is brought to you by the Stadium Shop in Fayetteville, right next to the place we've been talking about, Baum-Walker Stadium there, with all the Razorback stuff you need at the Stadium Shop. Shop on Razorback.com. We'll get back at it here on the other side of 5 o'clock. Here's a very contrived thing. When Brett Bielema started throwing the A, remember when they tried to make that a thing? Yeah. That was...
That was more his wife, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Maybe he got dragged into that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Here's a question about Hunter. All right, we'll get to that when we come back. Jim in Mountain Home wants to know. Okay, we'll get to all that. Mock Legal Solutions, a hometown law firm started 4 years ago with real legal advice at a reasonable price, working with custody, criminal, and car wreck cases for you. Jackie Mock can help you navigate high-conflict divorce and custody cases. If you find yourself on the wrong side of the law, she'll hold the prosecutor's feet to the fire to make sure your rights are protected. And as a former insurance defense attorney, she knows how to get big insurance to pay you a fair settlement for your vehicle and your injuries. Call Jackie and her team. Let her do the legwork to help you get back on the right track. MockLegalSolutions.com is where you can go. MockLegalSolutions.com. We'll be back over ESPN Arkansas after this.
Happy Friday, friends. I'm Brandon Evans. The weekend has arrived. Here's some of what we're covering tonight on 4029 News. We have an exclusive update on a tragic story of heroism. A deputy was burned trying to save a woman in a dire house fire, even going back in a second time despite the flames and smoke. Only on 4029, our Brett Rains spoke to the victim's sister. In other news, the annual NWA Trans March and Rally is happening this evening. Tia Green gives us a look at this year's celebration. And just a reminder, the annual Pride Parade is also happening Saturday in Fayetteville. If you're planning to be out on Beaver Lake this weekend, one beach is currently closed due to E. coli. And finally, the annual celebration of life for fallen Pea Ridge police officer Kevin Apple has been postponed due to the threat of rain and thunderstorms tonight. Apple was killed in the line of duty in 2021. We'll let you know when a new date has been announced. For everything else, including your Get Ready weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Stop what you're doing. This Kubota deal won't last long, and you'll only find it at Springdale Tractor Company. Right now, get a new Kubota L2502 DT tractor and Kubota loader for as low as $20,999, or 0 down with financing for up to 84 months. Build more, spend less. When you buy orange, save thousands at Springdale Tractor Company with the L2502 DT tractor package. Come see us at 6160 West Sunset Avenue in Springdale. Now through June 30th, 2026. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
Bob Dylan in person. One night only. Friday, July 3rd, Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas. Bob Dylan. Plus Lucinda Williams and her band and the John Doe Folk Trio. Get tickets now at walmartamp.com. Bob Dylan live, plus Lucinda Williams and her band and the John Doe Folk Trio. Show starts promptly at 7 p.m.
Introducing Taco Bell's new jalapeno citrus salsa with bright citrus, real red jalapenos, guajillo chiles. Usually, you add sauce to the food, but when the sauce is this good, the food is just there to get the sauce to your mouth. That rolled quesadilla, not a rolled quesadilla anymore. Now it's a sauce shovel. Taco Bell's jalapeno citrus salsa. Get it with any item on the Cantina chicken menu while it's here. The participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only. While supplies last. Contact store for availability.
What if you could give your child a private, Christ-centered education at a cost that fits your family? At Fayetteville Christian School, students are challenged academically, encouraged spiritually, and supported every step of the way. With a strong foundation in faith and learning, your child will grow in both knowledge and character. Now is the time to choose the education your child deserves. Learn more today at FayettevilleChristianschool.com. Fayetteville Christian School, where students grow in faith, knowledge, and purpose.
Spring is here, and it's the perfect time to upgrade your home. If your garage door needs repair or you're ready for a new look, call Precision Garage Door. From broken springs and openers to brand new doors, they provide expert service and professional installation. Fully licensed and insured, with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers, and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call 844-PDS-DOOR or visit PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Precision Garage Door, voted the best in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
In sports, the tape never tells the whole story. Hiring is no different. AI can make candidates look like an MVP on paper, so knowing the person and the skills behind the resume matters. That's where Robert Half changes the game. Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs. With 16 different locations across the state and America's favorite brands, the Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you. From pickup and delivery to service after the sale, plus our famous huge Crane cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Ford, Chevy, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
KAKS Goshen, KHTL Fort Smith Fayetteville, ESPN Arkansas, now at 93.7 FM. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruscin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
We're back here on ESPN Arkansas. It is 5 o'clock hour on a Friday in the summertime. If you're working, why? You're us if you're working. That's it. We're the only ones.
That's right.
That's it. The drive home is brought to you by the Stadium Shop in Fayetteville. Shop on Razorback.com. Go there. See the amazing selection of Razorback shirts and hats and all the stuff for your home and your man cave and your car. All there at shoponrazorback.com or right next to Baum-Walker Stadium in Fayetteville. All right, got a couple of things here that we can get into. Rod wants us to keep Greg. Well, Greg texts all the time. He's around, except yesterday when that kind of flew off the handle. Now, have y'all buried the hatchet, or is there still?
No, we still have not.
There's bad blood.
There is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Tune in Monday to see if this is resolved.
I might have called the TSA to see if his bag gets lost.
He's got to go for that extra.
Yeah, the extra happy finger search.
He's got to go. Additional screening, I think, is what they actually call it.
Take him to the back room.
Now, when you go on a private jet, you don't have to deal with all that foolishness.
No.
You just get on the plane and go.
Yep.
Not like the rest of us who have to deal with all that foolishness. So I must have looked really suspicious. I got that in Barbados. I got pulled aside for the extra search.
The only time I've been out of the country, I got pulled over for the extra search too.
Yeah.
But we were on a cruise one time and we had done one of those what are they, the booze cruise or whatever, and we were in Jamaica and they actually had like armed like military guys checking people when they came back off the boat.
Oh wow.
And one of the guys I was with got searched. I don't know if maybe they had problems with people doing illegal stuff out there or what.
Yeah.
But got a guy with an AK-47 telling you to stand up against the wall so he can talk to you.
You would probably do that.
Yeah, it's not good.
No. Hackers claiming there's a mole in the chat telling Zach what's going on, and it pisses him off.
I've
the
heard
things
that.
he hears about.
I saw that.
Someone
other
on the
day.
inside.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's an inside job on that group chat y'all got going on over there.
Yep, it's not me.
Something like that. It's not you.
Not
It's
me.
somebody.
No. I
let's
like
see
messing
here.
with Zach too much.
Yeah, of course. Right. So that's coming in here. Jim had a question. We'll do this here. On a scale of 1 to 10, did the stadium deal improve your assessment of Hunter Yurachek? This is Jim in Mountain Home texting in here. So the scale would be how much did it improve your assessment? 10 being the most, 1 being 3. Like ultimately, this is a lot like getting this deal done, which should have been done years ago, and should be done a lot. This is sort of like you did your job. Congratulations.
Yeah.
ADs are judged on the coaches, particularly in the SEC, the football coaches that you hire. And right now, the track record to date has been pretty poor in that in department. I mean, no one else wanted the job. You gave it to Sam Pittman. He was mid at best, and then really bad towards the end. And now you get to see if Silverfield can. And if Silverfield, has a couple of back-to-back 2-10s, everybody's going to be mad at Hunter all over again. And none of the stadium stuff will matter. So I would say if he can hire a football coach that actually wins, that would start to change my assessment on his job as athletic director to an extent.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, you've got to pat him on the back for it, though.
Yes.
I mean,
the biggest deal in college football.
Unless somebody else did it and he's just taking the credit, but I don't think that would happen.
Learfield did a lot of the, they get the commission on the deal. So
but I think he's had to have his, allow it to happen.
He's also had a lot of conversations in meetings. He's in those meetings. Like, he's not just, hey, tell me what happened. You
Yeah,
know,
he
he's
didn't
in-
get a call Thursday and say, hey, we got this deal signed. Congratulations. I mean,
Right.
he's been involved in it. So, I think you've got to, give him props for that.
This is one of the bigger things because no one gives him credit for hiring Calipari.
No.
Everyone gives Tyson credit for that.
Right.
This is the biggest thing maybe that he gets credit for that he's done here.
I think,
Yeah.
I mean, who's just, if he leaves, on his own or is asked to leave in the next 6 months, this is his legacy, is the stadium naming.
Well, and next year, his contract runs through the end of next year. And earlier, people were talking about, earlier this week, people were talking about, well, does this mean he gets a new deal? I mean, probably.
Well, I mean.
And you know what? There's not a fan that's ever called or listened to any one of these shows that gives a rip that they were 14th in the Learfield Directors Cup standings. But in the super nerdy world of sports administrators, that's a big deal to be in the top 20 of that. And they have been in the top 20 6 straight years.
Right.
In the Directors Cup. And the people who are in ties that fans don't know or care about that Directors Cup thing, and they're in the top 20 every year. So that's another thing that fans don't understand that is working in his favor.
And there's a lot said about that Directors Cup, and it's kind of made fun of a lot. But
they hang a banner when they're 18th,
right?
and
And
14th.
I understand that, but I think that gives you kind of an overall, maybe opinion of other people about where our program's at, or at the athletic department as a whole. Where you're at. If you're in the top 20 every year, I mean, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. If you're in the top 20 every year and you're being graded by your peers, and it means something.
Yeah. Yeah. But in that world, that's a big deal. To fans, they don't care.
Right.
They care about watching their team and seeing their team win.
Right.
And they don't care about the Directors Cup. No one's ever gone to the stadium shop and bought a Learfield Directors Cup T-shirt with Arkansas on it. They've never done that.
I
But
would.
You would.
I'd wear one. Absolutely.
Maybe they could. Well, they would sell one.
If they could get me one.
I think for it to work, they have to be able to sell more than one. They have to make more and then sell all of them.
If they'll make multiple colors, I'll buy more than one.
You'll buy them all.
Yeah.
You'll buy them all out. Okay.
Yeah.
There
Red,
you go.
white, gray.
Anthracite. The whole deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole deal.
All the uniform colors.
Kevin in Prairie Grove wants to know: did the credit union say, "Do we have to take Hunter too? We already have Jackson Mahomes."
Maybe they hit it off.
Look, seriously though, the thing about Hunter that goes against him a lot of times is he's among athletic administrators. He is one of the poorest public speakers that has ever had a job like this, a sitting SEC athletic director. When you watch any of these other people, whether they're on a Feinbaum or any of these shows, they are lucid. They make sense. They are a little bit maybe even humorous about. And this guy just can't. He doesn't have that thing. Like you could see him talking to the media the other day. He had the flop sweat going, just talking to 3 reporters.
Yeah.
After the big announcement the other day, he just is not comfortable with that part of it. Maybe he is completely different when there are no cameras around and he's just around the office.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what works for him. But the public doesn't see any of that. What the public sees is just, one PR mess after another. And that's how people view it, but based on what they see on the clips and stuff like that. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like you said with all the fans want to see your wins and losses and hiring good coaches, but he's got so many other responsibilities behind the scenes of what goes on.
Yeah.
Than just that.
Yeah.
I
do think it would be really it would be hilarious if when he gets a new contract, it's for the exact amount that they pay per year for the stadium deal. It's like, oh, that's what we do.
Oh, yeah, there you
We're
go.
just moving money around. I got it now. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense here.
And they include Chiefs tickets or something like that.
Maybe
where
so.
it's
Maybe
part of
that's what
his-
it is. Yeah.
Part of his.
Maybe they thought somebody suggested this week. Maybe they thought they were getting a Patrick Mahomes endorsement and they got a Jackson Mahomes
Yeah.
endorsement. We've all done that. Like where you think you're getting to see Taylor Swift, but it's a Taylor Swift impersonator at the amp.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Oh my God, Taylor Swift's at the amp. No, it's someone pretending to be Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be careful
Yeah.
with that too, depending on what establishment you're going to, because they do have shows of impersonators that kind of cross a line sometimes. Maybe that's not really.
Yes.
Who you think it is.
That's right. Yeah. Yes. I think we can all keep up with what you're saying there. There you go. Wes says when you type in Hunter's name in the MBI group chat, it rains duty. You give the poop emoji on.
Yeah,
that.
I think that's right.
Yeah, he's still not very popular. But again, he'll have a good few weeks here in the summertime. But if football comes out and they're bad, the first one they're gonna blame probably honestly is Hunter before they blame Silverfield, because Silverfield's new here.
Yeah.
So you've been here, you hired the guy,
right?
And you're in charge of making sure he's got the money and all that stuff that he needs to put this thing together. Get in Mount Ida. I came to see Kiss. I ended up seeing Smooch.
That is right. Yeah.
Hello, we are Smooch. Good to have you with us. Oh, Lord. All right. Well, okay. So there you go, Jim. I hope that helps. The answer is we gave him flowers yesterday when Christina Long broke the story on how much money they got, and it was the most in college football. I'm like, hey,
yeah,
that's a good job.
Absolutely.
It's a good job. Now, how are you going to allocate it? How are you going to make it work for football? And does it translate to wins? But anybody that's watched sports, like the Yankees always have a giant payroll. They don't win a World Series every year.
No.
Now, the Dodgers are kind of an exception because they have the biggest payroll, and they do win the World Series every year, it seems
Yeah.
like. So
Yeah.
they're kind of breaking the mold on that. But just because you spend a bunch of money doesn't guarantee anything. So
Yeah,
you
that's
got to
exactly
you
right.
still got to have the right mix of talent and veterans. And Greg, one thing that's so big, Zach and I started talking about this a couple of weeks ago. Like, you can't have football players using the locker room as a bus stop in Fayetteville. Like, they've got to hang around.
Right.
You've got to have some retention. All of the teams, if you go look it up, all of the teams in the top 20 or so in college football, they're returning 60%, 70%, maybe even 80% of their roster year over year. Arkansas is getting, 60 new players every single year. There's just no one has been able to have any kind of big-time success doing that in college football in this era so far. You got to figure out a way to retain. When you get talent, you have to be able to keep them somehow.
Yeah, because I think football is probably the hardest sport to get a team to mesh. Because you're running a certain system. Your quarterback is this type of quarterback. You need, linemen that can pass block, but they have to run block, all that kind of stuff. Baseball players, you got a second baseman. The guy knows how to turn a double play. He can bunt. He can hit. He can kind of plug himself into any team. But I think really football is probably the hardest, just to have guys in and out like that.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Matt texted in, I thought I met Sylvester Stallone. It was Frank Stallone.
Oh, gosh. Dude, I can't remember the name of the movie he made, but it is the worst movie I've ever seen. He's supposed to be almost like a Rocky type. I mean, he's like ripping off his brother.
Right. My favorite example of this is, of course, the stand-up comedian Gallagher.
I knew that's where you were going.
And then Gallagher 2.
Yes.
Gallagher's brother toured as Gallagher 2, and I think they sued each other or some kind of mess with that whole deal. Yeah.
Isn't there like a documentary about that or something?
There may be.
I think
there should be.
Yeah, there should.
Because, first of all, we have to talk about the fact that in the 70s and 80s, the biggest thing going in comedy was a guy smashing stuff with a big wooden mallet.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Oh, yeah.
He was selling out big-time auditoriums and maybe even arenas. And he was on TV all the time, and he had all these I don't know if it was HBO or Showtime.
I think it was HBO. Every 6 months,
had
he
a
had
special
a new
all the time. Yeah, it was the biggest thing going.
And they
it was
said
a guy smashing stuff with a wooden mallet.
And they said the tickets in the first 3 rows were like 3 times as much as
right,
the rest.
where they got the plastic.
Actually,
you
get the stuff on. Yeah,
you'd get watermelons sprayed in your face or whatever. Yeah,
you paid more to get hit by a watermelon than you did, to sit in the back and stay clean during the show.
Right. Right. This texter, I thought I was meeting Ron Howard. I met Clint Howard. That's not bad. Clint Howard's in a lot of stuff that's pretty good. That's not a bad deal, but I can understand.
I still like Clint Howard in The Waterboy, where he's giving him the speech. I'm not a beautiful, or I have no looks or athletic ability, when he's at the window.
And of course, if you watch Seinfeld, when they go to L.A. to find Kramer, the perp that the police pick up on the street is Clint Howard playing the part.
He's got so many cameos in movies.
Yeah,
and it's always the weird guy.
Yeah, well, he's kind of he's got he's got a face rich in character.
Yes,
I think is the polite way to say it.
That is very polite.
That's
I
a good way
I'm
to
gonna
say
have to use that from now on.
That's right. He's in Austin Powers. Blake points out.
Yeah,
he's in. He's got a big part in Apollo 13.
Yeah,
when he tells them they can't do one thing, they have to do another thing because the Odyssey's dying or whatever he said. Yeah. Probably the most quoted movie on this show by me anyway is Apollo 13. Probably.
Yeah.
It's
a good.
It works a lot though.
Yeah.
I don't want another estimate. I want the procedure. Anyway, there you go. Okay, you can text us here at 877-377-6963. That's right. He was the smog strangler. That's true. That's right, in L.A. That's right. Also, that episode is, those two episodes of Seinfeld, the news anchor is actually Keith Morrison.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's right. It's him. Yeah, a young Keith Morrison. Got big helmet hair too.
Yeah,
big anchor helmet hair, but it's Keith Morrison. Yep.
That was kind of the look back in those days, though, wasn't it? Late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The anchor set to big hair. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Used the whole can of hairspray and mousse and everything.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Lock it down. Craig Cannon had a big old head of hair around here back in the 80s, too.
Oh, yeah.
40-29.
Yeah. Well, you knew when the weatherman went outside and the wind was blowing 30 miles an hour and his hair didn't move that something was going on.
That's right.
It always looked the same, like a Lego.
I thought I was meeting Bill Murray. I met Brian Doyle Murray. Okay. That's a deep cut.
That is
910, but I do respect it.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah.
It's very good. All right.
He pops up in a lot of weird stuff, too.
He does. Like in almost every Bill Murray movie.
Yeah.
Brian Doyle Murray pops up.
Because he was the caddy master, right?
Yes,
Caddyshack.
that's right. He ran the Caddyshack, yeah.
And then
you owe me one gumball machine.
And then in Wayne's World, he was the Noah's Arcade guy. I mean, he just pops up in all these weird.
In Ghostbusters 2, when they get committed, he's the doctor at like the psychiatric hospital.
Right.
Yeah. That's right.
Nepotism is alive and
hey,
well
it worked
in
out,
Hollywood.
but he does it. He's there.
Yeah,
he's there.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Did you ever see the Rolling Bones featuring Mick Jagger? There you go.
That is a good one.
Yeah. Chris from Springdale. The Director's Cup is a ridiculous metric. Stanford has won it 26 times. Yeah. But those college types, man, they love that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They love it.
Yep.
It's a big deal to them. It means very little, if nothing, to the fans.
Yeah.
At all. Ryan claims Wayne's World is so underrated. That is a very good movie.
It is a
Wayne's
good
World.
one. I like the multiple endings.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. You got Rob Lowe in there.
Yeah.
And, yeah. It's
Dude, I saw him on something the other day.
Mm-hmm.
He looks exactly like
he looks the
did
same.
then.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I know what it was. It's the new Verizon commercial that they're showing during the World Cup.
That's right.
Where
Where
it's Dr. Evil.
It's got the whole
Everybody looks so old except for him.
He looks the same, right,
exactly like he did in the movie.
Well, Robert Wagner's like 90 something.
Yeah,
now, he's
well,
been around a minute.
Whatever Scott, whoever the
Seth Green, yeah,
30 pounds and
right,
his head's round now.
That's right. I forgot about Seth Green. Yeah, he does look. He looks the same somehow. It's amazing to me. Let's see here. Wayne's World is excellent. Party time. It's Brad. It's Springdale. Yes.
Yep.
Is it the first one or the second one where you have the DJ that's totally ignoring them when they're doing the radio interview?
That's the second.
The second one. Yeah.
Because they're doing Wayne Stock.
Wayne Stock. That's right. And the guy's just like, and he'll play like a random sound effect.
Yeah.
They're getting closer all the time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. They're getting Wayne Stock together. That's where he gets has the dream with Jim Morrison and the Naked Indian.
That's right. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
They don't make movies like that anymore.
I think he said when they turn the mics off and go to break, he's like, I think everybody's gonna get cranked.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a big deal. I love that. Terry Shearer playing.
Yeah.
Abner says Robert Wagner from the Carol Burnett Show. No, that was Lyle Wagner.
Yeah, Lyle.
Robert Wagner is the guy who may or may not have taken out Natalie Wood. We don't know. And it also could have been Christopher Walken. Who knows?
Yeah.
There were like 3 people on the boat. One of them died, so we don't know what happened.
What was the big? Was it Heart to Heart?
Heart to Heart. Yep.
Yeah, in the 80s, him and his wife.
Yep. Was it Stephanie Powers? Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, and then on if you watch CSI, he's the dad to Denunzo.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Blake in Springdale says Wayne's World is so overrated. All right.
We may not have to rethink our red card situations today.
Blake, we're getting the little wallet out with the cards in it.
We're pulling you aside and talking to you with the team captain, and it will not happen again.
Oh yeah, that's right. A lot of finger wagging in the World Cup. It seems to be an international symbol.
Yeah.
They're like, no. Like,
Right.
and it's fast finger wagging. It's not like Matumbo,
Yeah, no.
at the slow pace.
Yeah. I think that's because you got so many different languages being spoke. I think that's kind of a universal sign for shut up and play.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Scott in Springdale, be careful when a hunter fired. You know Jeff Long lives here. You can get him back. I liked Jeff Long.
I never had a.
Now, I'm biased because he started texting me that he listened to the morning show back then. So I'm biased. But I didn't have a problem with it.
I think his problem was he just got put in a bad situation at the end with the whole Petrino deal.
Well, and then with Bielema and
Yeah.
when they made him sit in the hallway like a school kid for 3 hours during that meeting when they were going to fire him. Like,
Yeah.
that was,
Yeah.
That probably wasn't great.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with him.
No, not at all.
And he may have been full of crap, but he told me, hey, we listen to you guys every morning when we're getting ready for stuff over here. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
It's the only time an AD has texted me ever. That's the
Yeah.
only time.
Yeah.
So I'm biased. So I like the guy.
Yeah.
Sorry. I won't apologize for that. It's like Stu Gods. All right, let's see here. Oh, BE wants to know, do you know any other languages?
A little bit of Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
just because of the whole soccer background.
Right.
A little German, but that's it.
Little German.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
I'm taking up Portuguese though.
Really?
Yeah, because that's what they speak in Cape Verde.
Oh, that's right.
They're
yeah.
my new sweetheart of the World Cup.
Yeah,
is
you've got
Cape Verde.
a Cape Verde T-shirt on
I do.
now.
I do. They play tonight at 7.
Yes, they do.
I'm gonna if they
Are they
win,
in? They have to win to
I
get
think
in?
they have to win, and if they win, I might file my paperwork for dual citizenship.
Okay. Wow.
And then
They play the Saudis.
Yes.
They are favored.
Good.
They have 2 draws so far.
Yeah.
And
so
no
I think
wins.
that win will get them
Right.
through.
Okay. So that's a very important match at 7:00 there with that one to see if
Yeah.
they've kind of caught the there were people earlier that were showing their bus at the hotel on the internet. Like they've kind of
Yeah.
taken the world by storm there
Well,
a little
it's
bit.
like what was it at the regionals? 6 or 7 years ago when everybody adopted the
NJIT. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of the same deal.
And or St. John's one year,
Yeah,
wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
It
they've
seems
kinda-
like Razorback when we have a regional, they always pick like one team to support other than ours.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, so if they win, I'm going to have dual citizenship. Maybe.
That's right. You should go to the match that they play in. If
I could look and see where they go and who they play. That might be good.
Yeah.
But they speak Portuguese there, so got to brush up on that.
Yeah, you need to know. You need to know something about that too.
Yeah, because see, if I get citizenship, I could submit my coaching credentials and see if maybe I could get on their staff.
You go.
The 2030 World Cup, they could, I could be sitting on the bench.
Yeah. We'd see you on TV sitting on the bench, like we'd see you sitting there with at the basketball games.
Yeah, that's right.
2030 World Cup, Morocco, Portugal, and Spain hosting.
Okay, see.
And it's the 100th anniversary of the first World Cup in 1930, in 2030.
That would be good.
That's a big one.
I could think of worse places to spend a summer then, I guess.
Yeah, and that's
Portugal or
not
Spain.
too far ahead, so those matches might be on at
Yeah, they'll
fairly
be
decent
like
times.
I think they're like 5 or 6 hours, kind of like
Yeah.
the UK. So yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
That'd be okay. All right, we'll get you on the staff 2030.
Hopefully
at Cape Verde. All right, we'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas. We come to you from the Crane Automotive Team studios here, and we know, and the Crane team knows, then you want to make your dollar go further, and the Crane team is ready to do that. Fuel economy, low financing rates, and low prices. They've made it easy. Get up to 40 miles per gallon when you shop new Kia K4 or Hyundai Elantras. Your choice, just $22,995, or new Sportage or Tucson, just $399 a month. Let the Crane team help you get on the road today. Go to craneteam.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Pig suey! Abigail.
What is the University of Arkansas?
Correct.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, Sakale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell's Lutz boxes are curated to perfection. The refined $5 box, opulent $7 box, and the abundance of the $9 box, featuring the Fajita Street chalupas with boldly seasoned peppers and onions. Each delivers a satisfying symphony of flavors, but all that Lutz might go to your head.
Monsieur, check please.
You already paid. That's literally your receipt.
I wanna hear.
Try Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lutz boxes.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
If your Razorback closet needs an upgrade, the University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you are looking for, only at Roback.com. They have brand new Arkansas hoodies and polos that are selling fast. Go to Roback.com to check out their new apparel. That's Roback.com, RHOBACK.com. Use the code RUSH26 for 20% off your first order. Roback, where action meets comfort.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E from Woodland. Think about it.
Hello, this is Sebastian County Assessor Zach Johnson here to remind you to assess your personal property by May 31st to avoid late penalty. You can do this in person at one of our 3 locations, over the phone, or online by going to www.countyservice.net. I would also like to remind any current homeowners or any individuals buying their homes on contract to contact our office and check on your eligibility for the homestead tax credit. Contact us today to see if you qualify. The homestead tax credit could save you up to $600 off your tax bill.
So I had pain in my feet for a good 20 years.
It felt like I was standing on marbles.
Something wasn't working with my feet. Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
If your feet aren't comfortable, the rest of the body suffers.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
You put in the arch supports. To me, it was almost miraculous.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
I can run, I can walk. This is not something that you could solve online.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small You see it. You see what they don't say. You see what they've slowly stopped doing. It's July. The days are long. It's time to be outside, moving, playing, and living, and you're sitting it out. Hi, it's Tommy Kraft. Let's talk about getting that life back. Because at QC Kinetics, that's what's happening every day. People who were stuck in that cycle of pain in their hips, knees, shoulders, and back, they're finally stepping out of it with regenerative treatments done right here in the office with no surgery, no long recovery, or putting life on hold. Just real relief, the inflammation eases, and the pain lets go. We hear it all the time, not just from patients, but from the people around them. QC Kinetics offers a free consultation to see if you're a candidate. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics in Northwest Arkansas.
Don't spend another summer wrestling with an old mower. Upgrade to a Hustler from WT Equipment and mow with confidence. For a limited time, get 0% financing for up to 48 months on select Hustler models. With commercial-grade performance, legendary durability, and warranties ranging from 3 to 5 years, there's never been a better time to buy. Stop by WT Equipment in Springdale, Rogers, Berryville, or Searcy, or you can visit them online. WTEquip.com today.
It's impossible not to feel luxurious with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lutz boxes. With your choice between the iconic $5 box, decadent $7 box, and opulent $9 box, featuring the Fajita Street chalupas with boldly seasoned peppers and onions, all that Lutz might go to your head. But even though it makes you feel like a high roller, let's wait on that yacht down payment. Get your $5, $7, or $9 Lutz box today, only at Taco Bell. Limited time at participating stores while supplies last. Prices vary. Freezes and specialty drinks not included. Tats extra.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale. The Crane Automotive Team has 16 locations across Arkansas and is home to the Crane Commitment. You'll find Ford, Chevy, Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and access to thousands of pre-owned vehicles. Vehicles for every lifestyle and every budget. Even if you're not in the market for a vehicle, the Crane Team service centers offer the latest in vehicle diagnostic technology and certified technicians to take care of your vehicle and get you back on the road. Check them out at craneteam.com. The Ruscin and Zach studios are driven by the Crane Automotive Team.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
We're back here on the program. Kuchiro, Greg filling in for Zach today. 877-377-6963. That's how you can get in here. Lewis Automotive Group hotline on this Friday edition on Ruscin and Zach. Clorox was trying to break a story on a celebrity death on the text line here.
Yeah.
And he goes, never mind. Someone was just messing with their Wikipedia. I don't even want to say the celebrity. I don't want to put it out in the universe. But he was like, hey, dude, such and such died. And I look and I, of course, find nothing on the internet. And he's like, oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. It was a...
That's so funny.
That's why we have to trust but verify these texters, man.
Yeah,
if we just read everything, it would be we'd have so much wrong intel out here.
Yeah,
we'd have Alex Golish be on the coach. We'd be so wrong over here. Be unbelievable.
Wikipedia is bad about that too, because it's not locked. I mean, anybody can
write anything. Which Michael Scott said that's why you know you're getting the best stuff. Anybody in the world can write anything. That's how you know it's the best stuff. But maybe not so much here. Here is someone. Tim spent 9 months going back and forth to Sao Paulo, and he knows a little bit. He does not speak Portuguese, and he does not understand Portuguese, but he knows those phrases in Portuguese.
Yeah,
that's what he knows.
That's good.
Big Mike says you need a Wikipedia page.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You picture you sitting there with Cal in the foreground?
Yeah. Just says good seats to basketball. That's all it
That's
just
right.
says.
Good seats of basketball and sometime radio contributor on
Yeah.
ESPN Arkansas. That's right. Hey, let's do we could keep doing the hey, I wanted Sylvester Stallone, I got Frank Stallone game. If y'all got any more of those out there, you can text those in. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah, that was good. It would be the let's see here. It would be great radio if you read all the messages, according to Brandon. No, it would. We would all be jailed if we read all the messages that come into this show, or any of the shows for that matter.
Yeah,
because it's the same thing all day. So I can go back. We can go back and look at what y'all wrote earlier in the day, in the middle of the day, and it's like, yeah. Let's see here. Arturo says, Greg, Gucci is so passé. Enrique Giorgini is the new fashion plate. Did you know that?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I like it though.
Okay.
See, I was given that name. I did not pick it.
That's right. That's how it works.
Zachary gave me that.
That's right. That's right. You don't get to pick your nickname. You don't self-gloss. It's rule number 1 of the jungle with Jim Rome.
Yep.
Can't pick your nickname.
Nope.
You just get it. That's the way it is.
It sticks with you forever.
I think we got everything I wanted to get into today here on the program. So you're locked in on the Cape Verde tonight.
Yeah.
That'll be a big deal.
Yeah, that'll be a good game.
Right.
Really good game.
You got a big giant TV over there? What do you got? What are you working with?
I think it's like a 75 or
That'll work.
something.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. It's outstanding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Although I think we've all gone to these big TVs. I think it's made your eyes worse.
Probably, yeah.
I think
Probably
that's a
has.
lot of it. You see everybody having to wear glasses nowadays, and I think that's why.
Yeah, my vision problems have been well documented. I couldn't see this laptop a couple weeks ago.
I think it's the two extremes, though.
Yeah.
Because you're either watching something on an 80-inch screen or you're watching it on your phone.
Right.
There's like no in between.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, so you're either straining to see it or your eyes are getting burned out by, it being in 4K and, 80 inches.
That's right. And you could see every snot bubble on
Yeah,
everything in
yeah.
crystal clear detail and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Some of that 4K stuff, though, kind of freaks me out because it kind of looks like a video game.
Mhm.
You know, like when it's like
I know what
real
you're talking about.
sharp on
Yeah.
somebody's face, but it's like the background's like all
Or
blurry.
sometime when they go to that steady cam where the guy's running around with it and it's like moving and it looks like a video game.
Yeah.
Like it does look like this is not real life.
Right.
But it is real life.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really it's like it's too good sometimes.
it really is,
It's like
yeah.
it's too we're getting too defined on detail on some of this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, that's you would think that the like how like everything there's like exercises and warm-ups do you think the optometrist would come up with like you're never getting rid of the screens.
Right.
Is there something we could do to warm up our eyes?
Yeah.
Like some sort of exercise that we
Right.
could do to warm up our eyes so we don't screw them up when we're
Yeah.
looking at our phone on the can at 4 a.m. You know what I mean? Or
Well,
something
yeah.
like that.
Well, and then they've got, supposedly you can get glasses with the UV protection that, is supposed to cut down. But how do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know that it's actually working?
Right.
Just
Right.
got to take the guy's word for it.
Yeah, Blake in Springdale remembers the first HD movie he watched like in 2010. You could see the makeup on the.
Oh, yeah.
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 That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is weird to watch. Like, for some reason this morning I ended up on Star Trek: The Original Series.
Oh, yeah.
And even on my TV, even though it was like 4:3 ratio or whatever, you can
Right.
still kind of see where Spock's ears are.
Yeah.
Whereas on the old
Yeah.
tube TVs, you
Right.
couldn't. I'm like, how did they do that to his ears? But you can kind of see it with some of the detail on the TVs. You can see where they tried to blend it in or whatever it is. I don't know.
Well, I remember watching the first HD sporting event, and you could actually see the guy's eyes in his football helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Because before it was just the helmet.
I remember the first thing I saw was a baseball game, and I remember it was in San Francisco. It was a Giants game, a day game, and the batter was in focus. And then everybody sitting above the dugout in the background was also in focus.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
how in the world is that possible?
Yeah,
Because they're not near each other.
Yeah,
Like,
before that it was one or the other.
yeah. But I just remember how clear it looked with and it was one of those HD TVs that sat on the floor because it was like a big, like the old big screen.
Yeah.
But it was HD.
Yeah.
And it was something. Yeah. And now it's like, now we're doing high school games in HD.
Oh yeah.
On YouTube or whatever.
I don't even think they offer standard definition TV channels anymore.
I mean, we're doing this show in HD for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Which is scary.
I remember when it first came out, it was $10 more a month if you wanted the HD channels. There was the standard def channels and then the HD channels.
Decon points out John Miller and Joe Morgan had a lot of makeup on for the first HD baseball game that he saw. That's right. Sunday Night Baseball.
Yep.
Yes, that's right. ESPN. Back when they called it ESPN HD. Remember? The games? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It was,
well, you had the channels like, 4029 was like channel 7. And then the HD was like 1007.
Yes. Yep.
I mean,
that's right.
In your cable box, you had
that's
to go to a totally different channel.
Right. Right.
God, we're old.
If we are. That could be the subtitle for this show. God, we're old. Because that's usually where the conversation veers. Or we're nerds about broadcasting. Those are the one or the two things.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, we'll wrap up the hour. Gucci Row, Greg, Ashton here with us, Ruscin and Zach. Stay with us 19 till the hour.
You think it, they say it. This is Ruscin and Zach, live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. This is the Morning Rush with Ty Richardson and Tommy Kraft.
Officer Braden just came by, say hi, and he brought me a nice big knife here.
It almost looks like a machete.
You get out of line. I've got tools now.
It wouldn't get much penetration, so if you tried, made of steel.
I could go so many places with that.
Back up, man.
Weekdays from 9 to 11, only on ESPN 99.5.
Dean Rollins for Superior Ford in Siloam Springs. Nobody sells a new Ford for less.
Now get $10,000 off MSRP on select new 2026 Ford Super Duty in stock, and we've got $10,000 off the all-new 2026 Ford Escape. Nobody sells a new Ford for less. Shop us first and online at superiorfordnwa.com.
Come see us in Siloam Springs. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
With approved credit, see dealer for details.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
Do you feel that, Arkansas? The Lotto jackpot is now more than $1 million. Why should you care? Because this $1 million+ prize can only be won in Arkansas. There are 2 Lotto drawings every week, and the jackpot keeps growing until there's a winner. Join the fun and play Lotto today. A $2 ticket could change your life. Get yours in stores today. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. They have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. Absolute Janitorial Service cleans multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and so much more. Call Absolute Janitorial Service today for a free quote at 866-WITH-AJS. That's 866-948-4257. See what an absolute difference they can make for your business.
Congratulations, you're officially part of the Crane Cash Winner Circle. Feels good to celebrate those huge savings and all that extra Crane cash for your trade, doesn't it? With Crane, it's easy to feel like a champion.
That's because we'll beat any competitor's price. That's right. Bring us anyone else's deal and we'll beat it. Now that's winning. That's the Crane Team.
Find your winning deal at craneteam.com.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
New at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater, all-day deals for just $15.50. Choose center-cut sirloin, blackened tilapia, or mesquite grilled chicken, each served with a side, all day, every day. Need a place for graduation, parties, meetings, or special events? Book their private event room. Join them for happy hour starting at 3 Monday through Friday, or order carry-out, curbside, or delivery on the All-American app. Your favorite place is the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. Great steaks, great sports. On Sunset in Springdale.
Hi everyone, I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Partly sunny skies today in northwest Arkansas. A few spotty showers early on. Highs of the afternoon will be in the mid-80s. Tonight, more showers and occasional thunderstorms moving into the overnight hours. Tomorrow for Saturday, we'll likely see a few scattered showers early on. Then, partly cloudy skies. It'll be windy with a high of 88. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5.
We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
I don't know how many more of these we're going to get, so let's enjoy this. Maybe last one from the 870. When I was a kid, I wanted Captain Kirk to come to my birthday party. My mom brought Captain Crunch.
Oh, jeez.
There you go.
Although Captain Crunch is very underrated cereal.
No Crunch Berries, just plain old
Captain
Captain
just
Crunch.
the plain one.
And these people that are like, oh, you'll cut your mouth up. Not if you let it sit in the milk for a minute or two. You're fine. It's just a normal cereal at that point.
Yep. You gotta
but
let
yeah,
it
if
get
you
soft.
raw dog it, you're gonna have razor blades in the top of your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no one does that.
It's not gonna be a good day.
No, it's not. No, it's not. What do we learn is brought to you by the Burton Pools and Spas. It's the red, white, and blue sale at Burton Pools and Spas. Cool off in a Doughboy above ground pool and get up to $1,500 off in stock pools. Or if you're looking for a more built-in feel, the semi in-ground pools start at just $199 a month, or create the ultimate getaway with an in-ground pool and enjoy a half-price tanning ledge with select packages. Go to Burton Pools and Spas in Fort Smith, Greenland, Springdale, Hot Springs, and now Joplin, or burtonpools.com. Burton Pools and Spas, water for a better life. Ashton, what did you learn today?
That only 8 countries have won the World Cup ever.
Wow.
It's kind of crazy.
That is.
Yeah, wasn't it something like there's only been 3 teams in the last 20 years or
I did see that
like
stat too, yes.
Yeah, it's like either Brazil or Spain or...
Yeah, Brazil has the most at 5.
Yeah.
Not a lot of parity.
No.
Not a lot of parity.
No.
Well, we were talking about road rage earlier. On this date, 207 years ago, this is where it began, really. William Clarkson Jr. patented the bicycle in the United States. It's all his fault. 207 years ago today. So there you go. Blame him. Blame William Clarkson Jr. in 1819.
So is that one of those days to where, everybody always says if you have a time machine and you could go back and change something?
Right. Yeah.
Back?
That's right. You would go back and invent something more useful than the bicycle. I guess.
Laugh at him and tell him that it'll never work.
Yeah, that's right.
To discourage him.
Also, today's the 30th anniversary of the '96 NBA draft. Allen Iverson goes number 1. Kobe Bryant goes 13 in that draft. To Charlotte, and then eventually to the Lakers.
Didn't I see somewhere it's Iverson's birthday today, too?
Is it really? Wow.
I think I saw that.
Cool. The Answer. I saw him play one time.
Really?
in the regional in the Georgia Dome when they played Texas Tech, maybe. Yeah, because Arkansas played UMass.
Yeah.
Yep. Watched him play. I remember my dad was like, God, it's like he has the ball on a string.
Yeah.
And the only other time I heard him say that was about Darius Acuff Jr. this past year. And there you go.
That guy's going to be good.
And he happens to partner up with Iverson and get the whole shoe thing and all that stuff going on. So yeah, it's pretty unique.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see how next year goes for him.
Yeah, get him on a contender, get him in the playoffs, let him get that kind of that star treatment, that star moment, something like that. That's going to be.
I don't pay a lot of attention to Sacramento. I mean, do they have a supporting cast around him?
They were like good a couple years ago, and then they missed the playoffs. So I don't really know what their status is.
I know they had DeMar DeRozan.
He wanted to go there.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I know that
he wanted to go there. So I was just wondering if.
Yeah.
But
I don't know how. Do you just kind of do a glorified paid internship out there and then get traded to like a contender at some point, or do you actually make Sacramento a contender? I don't know what the
kind of like the Kansas City Royals,
right?
Be
exactly.
Everybody else's farm club.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, something like that.
You just win the World Series once every 25 years.
That's
and
right.
Everybody's happy.
That's right. If you do that, you'll be locked in and everything's okay. That's what we learned. Brought to you by Burton Pools and Spas. Arturo, only 2 continents have won the World Cup. It's true. What is that? Europe and South America.
Yeah.
That's it. Wow. That's think about that. I have a feeling this doesn't rise to the level of the Wall of Promises, but the very first knockout game is Sunday, and it's Canada and South Africa. Canada will lose.
I think you're right.
I think they will.
They've got a Jesse Marsh problem.
2 p.m. that game, and it's in California. So at least they won't disappoint their own fans playing in Vancouver or Toronto.
So now they're in the knockout round. They have to actually travel.
That's right. Yeah.
Because didn't each home team played in their own country?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Mexico played in Mexico, and Canada played either Toronto or Vancouver. Yep. So there you go. Also tonight, apparently, is the final Sports Center with Linda Cohn on ESPN.
Wow.
Who has done more Sports Centers than anyone else ever, and probably ever will. Because how many people are going to do Sports Center for 34 years again? Probably not that many.
Is that what it's been?
34 years with ESPN.
Wow.
So, yeah. Always, I liked Linda Cohn.
Yeah.
She didn't annoy you like some of the Sports Center anchors. Just did a job.
I always thought it was funny too because she'd get fired up like about hockey, and you could hear the New Jersey accent.
That's right. Yeah, it would come out. Yeah, that's
when
right.
she'd get fired up.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to be the neutral voice accent.
Yeah, you want to present with no accent.
Yeah, and something would set her off, and you'd hear the New Jersey girl come out of her.
That's right. Big Mike's got a good point on Acuff. At least he didn't go to the Wizards.
Well, that is
a fair point too.
Yeah.
All right. Gucci Roe Greg, you can find him texting the show most days.
Yes.
And we'll see if we can work out whatever this rift is between him and Zach next week.
Like Switzerland, you don't have to be the neutral.
Well, I am kind of literally. I'm like that song. I'm stuck in the middle here. It's Zach's name on the show, and then you're. So I don't know what to do. Anyway, thank you for doing this.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate it very much.